Good evening, guys. Welcome. It is, of course, Thursday night, which means it's the VGL eSports Speed Kings World Championship with me, Dave Shaw, and I'm joined by my good friend Lucas. Lucas, how are you?
Good evening, Dave. Good evening, everyone. Once again, we're here Thursday night for this great league. So far, 3 amazing races. I'm really looking forward to today's race and sprint race for the first time, Dave.
Yes, sprint race. Sprint races are introduced into today, so it will be a short quali followed by a 25% sprint race, of course, with a 1 mandatory stop, but you can start whatever tyres you want, and then a 50% main race straight after. So the first of the sprint race, the next sprint race will be the last round in Abu Dhabi. We are at the halfway point of the World Championship, round 4 out of 8, and the championship could not be any closer because Lorenzo and Tava are tied at the top on 51 points, and 𝐞𝐤𝐨𝐽 15 points adrift in third place with an outside shot at the championship. He needs to start winning races finally though, and then 𝐞𝐤𝐽 4th, VDV 5th and Hennessy 6th are probably your long shot outsiders for the championship. But Lucas, it looks like Lorenzo, Tava and probably 𝐞𝐤𝐨𝐽 are going to be the 3 contestants in this championship.
It looks like it so far, and I really look forward to 𝐞𝐤𝐨𝐽 being the aggressor this time even more than before, because he's 15 points behind on the championship.
Yeah, 𝐞𝐤𝐨𝐽, who a driver who could have won the first 3 races, any one of the first 3 races. He led all 3 races. He's been in positions to win the races, but it just hasn't come off for him. And hopefully this time maybe it will, round 4 here for the Swiss driver. Also, drivers who can also get that win, get a podium. Little Jimmy only on 3 points, but in the 2 rounds we've seen of him so far, Lucas, Little Jimmy has shown some fantastic pace.
Yeah, he was very good, especially in Austria. He was really good, but he had some bad luck, I think.
Yeah, he's had some rotten luck of late. A driver that has got some raw speed, but it's usually his tyres are the first to go. So can he just look after those tyres a little bit better and maybe finally get that podium? Only 3 points, is like a 10th and a 9th so far this season. And then we've got 𝐞𝐤𝐽, super consistent, 4th place, 27 points, a 6th, an 8th and a 3rd net last time round. 𝐞𝐤𝐽, and what a consistent driver he's been so far.
He really, yeah, he's not the fastest out there, but he makes sure that he's right up there, making as much as possible.
And what I notice is, from the likes of the 2 Alpine drivers, Tava and 𝐞𝐤𝐽, they're consistent. They do not make many errors. They don't pick up many penalties, and that has been the key, especially in the last 2 races we've just had, especially Austria, where it was penalties galore. Tava and 𝐞𝐤𝐽 kept their noses clean, and Lorenzo. Don't forget, Lorenzo came from 16th to win his second round of the championship last time out in Austria. VDV, well, if we're hit and miss for Mr. VDV, 5th of the championship, the Belgian driver, 26 points. Did not finish in Bahrain, won in Baku, 12th last time out. And Lucas, VDV has got some raw pace, but wow, he's got to stay consistent.
Yeah, but last week even his quality was bad. He qualified outside top 10, and then in the race he was never inside top 10, I think. He had so many bad moments.
Yeah, he did. And then Gio is back, 7th in the championship. Matt, by the way, Matt's having a really good season. 8th place in the championship, 18 points, and 8th and 9th and a 4th. And Matt is another driver, along with Rasa, the American driver, just 2 points behind him in 9th. 2 very consistent drivers. Don't really feature too much in the top 5, but they're there or they're about to pick up the pieces at the end of races, especially when the penalties start coming in. And I've been super impressed with Matt and Rasa.
And Matt finished 4th in Austria after penalties.
He did. He was there to pick up the pieces again, was Matt. And of course, Team M&M at Ferrari. Menno still just a 2 points for the Dutch driver. Hasn't quite happened for him yet. Then Luke and Kieran, 2 races, 7th and a 6th. We're talking about consistency. The Aston Martin, Luke and Kieran have 14 points. That's some great consistency right there.
Yeah, and Kieran also had a very nice race in Baku and last week.
He did, and if I only picked up 1 penalty, and that penalty was brutally unlucky, I've got to say, as I've just wiped off all the timings. So there we go. So let's get you who's the first man out. So like I said, this will be a qualifying to decide the order for the sprint race in which points will be awarded for the top 8 drivers. So the championship is going to change after this sprint race, and then we've got the main feature race straight after. So this is going to be a fascinating one to watch, folks. As you can see, the 16 drivers expecting the other Mercedes of Tess to join after this qualifying.
A lot of thinking going on now, Dave. No one's going out.
Yeah, this is unusual. We've had nearly a minute of qualifying.
Now it's the first cars, Alpines. Both Alpines go out, and Aston Martin goes out.
I wonder what the weather's going to be for the sprint. And of course the sprint, and let me just the sprint race, a new concept, of course. We'll see it in real life very, very shortly in the Formula 1. But the sprint race, the winner gets 8 points, second gets 7, third will get 6 points, fourth will get 5, fifth will get 4, sixth will get 3, 7, 2, and 8, 1. That's how the sprint races are going to work this season. As we look at the 2 Alpines running line astern, 𝐞𝐸𝐫 leading out Tava, sorry. Alpine having
For those wondering what's the sprint like in the game, it will be a 25% race. I think in Britain should be 13 laps, or I think so.
26, so yeah, 13.
So yeah, it will be 13 laps, or one pit stop, sorry, and no safety cars.
Yeah,
no matter what happens.
It's a straight. You don't often get safety cars around this track. Plenty of runoff, plenty of another great track for overtaking, that's for sure. Bahrain and Baku and Austria so far, we have seen plenty of overtaking so far this season. And Silverstone here, as you can see the cars, the Alpines going round Maggots and Beckett's and down Hanger straight. And 𝐞𝐸𝐫 takes over from his teammate. The Alpines having a bit of fun out there at the moment, and the Aston Martin in the background. That looks like Kieran Liam. We've got no Rasa, the Brazilian driver, not here today. So we've got Teza filling in the other Aston Martin. And look, everybody out on track except 𝐞𝐸𝐫 and Optic, the Canadian driver, still in the pits. But there is Teza. He's making the 𝐞𝐸𝐫𝐿's debut. There he is in the Aston Martin.
And Dave, Silverstone. One of the best tracks, one of the most historic tracks of the calendar, irreplaceable if you ask me, and if you ask everyone, I think.
Absolutely, it's one of those ones that can never leave the Formula 1 calendar. Great spectacle and place to go watch Formula 1. Great track to drive. It's thrown up some balmy races in the last few years gone by. The weather can always play a part as well. It is the UK after all. Yeah. Even in the balmy summers of July, rain always there to play a factor. But it's just such a great atmosphere the whole weekend, not only on track and in the circuit Silverstone, but outside the campsites as well. Silverstone is one heck of a place to watch. As coming out of Luffield was Teza getting way out of shape round the old start pit straight.
Right.
Short run to Cops. We saw Max Verstappen have that enormous accident with Lewis Hamilton in real life. Thankfully, Max was okay and went on, of course, to win the championship. Lewis went on to win the race despite the penalty. As
one of the many arguments of this couple, Max and Lewis, last year.
There was, and I know you see Max and Charles getting on nicely now, but I do not expect that to continue if that intensity the first 2 races we saw in real life continue. Lewis and Max started all right, but as the pressure ramps up and as the races mean more, so will the rivalry. Trust me, that harmony is not going to last between Leclerc and Max. So 𝐞𝐸𝐫 followed by Teza, 127 for 𝐞𝐸𝐫, Teza 128.1.
And Tava is back in the pits.
Yeah, Tava didn't have the championship leader, of course. Joint championship leader, Tava didn't have the best of runs there. Gio on board. That's Hennessy goes to top of the timesheets there, just by a 10th ahead of 𝐞𝐸𝐫. 𝐞𝐸𝐫 is not a perennial qualifier. It's Lorenzo. The other championship leader flies to the top. 𝐞𝐸𝐫 is not a perennial qualifier. Don't expect too much from 𝐞𝐸𝐫. He usually comes alive in the races.
And everyone is on the soft tires.
Yeah, everyone on the softs because you get free choice, of course, for the race.
That's a cool guy.
Just looking at the comments at the moment. So 𝐞𝐸𝐫, where is 𝐞𝐸𝐫 out there? Let's find 𝐞𝐸𝐫 for a minute. On his outlap, going around Hanger straight. 𝐞𝐸𝐫 has had 2 pole positions this season and 0 points. The Belgian driver running directly behind his teammate VDV. 𝐞𝐸𝐫 binned it in Bahrain early doors. Didn't race in Baku, and then pole position last time in Austria, and just could not keep it together. Is 𝐞𝐒𝐩 a man who is super quick in qualifying, but when it comes to race pace and keeping it clean in the race, can he prove himself? That's what the points are awarded. He's going to have 2 chances, sprint race, and this is a man who maybe the championship's too far out of reach, but he can play a big part in the championship in terms of taking points off Lorenzo and 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐨𝐫𝐭𝐬 and Tava, as his teammate VDV has gone 3rd. Only 3/10 off 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐿. 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐿 on the provisional pole at the moment, as there goes nice little toe there from a teammate VDV for 𝐞𝐒𝐩, looking for his 3rd pole position of the season, of course. So you've got 𝐞𝐈 up there in 4th place. That's good to see. 𝐞𝐈 hasn't, well, 𝐞𝐈 qualifies usually around 8th and 9th, just lower reaches to the top 10. Nice to see him in the top 5. Matt, of course, his teammate, not too far behind. That seems to always be the case this season. Right, round Copse Corner, folks, here we go. Look at that, flat out from 𝐞𝐒𝐩. Now into Maggots and Beckett.
Across the line.
And 𝐞𝐻 goes 2nd. Great time there from 𝐞𝐻. The Canadian driver.
I was on board with 𝐞𝐻 through Maggots and Beckett, and he was on the limit. It was a great pass through Maggots and Beckett, and it's a great lap for 𝐞𝐻.
Yeah, that's fun. That's great. 𝐞𝐻 putting himself right up there as well. So 3 rounds, where, as we said, 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐿, Lorenzo and Tava seem to be the championship antagonists so far, but can anybody else take the spoils? There's 4 races left at the halfway point. There's wins up for grabs, there's podiums up for grabs, and there he goes! 𝐞𝐒𝐩 provisional pole. The lap looked lightning quick. I was watching him through Maggots and Beckett's, and that car was absolutely grounded like a Scalextric's car on rails to the track, and 𝐞𝐻 goes fastest at the moment.
Mr. Qualifying goes fastest, but of course qualifying will not mean so much, especially this week.
Lorenzo's going quicker. According to my sector time there, Lorenzo front wing shot of him now. Lorenzo is about to cross the line again for his 3rd lap. Oh, a little bit mistake. Oh, and invalidated.
Yep.
Yeah, around Club Corner there.
I think he lost the time anyway.
Yeah, the very last moment, went over the curve too much around the final corner. And Lorenzo pushing hard, very hard. Tez is on his 4th lap, so Aston Martin's fueled up, and he'll be pretty happy so far. 8th place. The usual suspects. Usual suspects out the top 10. 𝐞𝐻 doesn't really appear too much in the top 10 in qualifying. Sus as well. Sus and Tess had a great first half of the Austrian race. Unfortunately, it really fell apart from in the second half. So let's see what they can do here in our home race. 𝐿𝐸 has had 2 5th places this season. Again, someone who doesn't really feature that much in the top 10 in qualifying. Teza has crashed.
He was crashed here. He has crashed.
That's in 𝐶OPS corner. There he is on the inside of 𝐶OPS. And Tez's debut is done. That's a shame.
He is done. But he is 8th though. That's not a bad position.
It really is. Right, here's little Jimmy. Here's a man who I'm really interested to see. The Irishman here, who's had 2, well, at times fantastic races so far this season. At other times, disastrous. A man who can definitely challenge for a podium place, coming through Maggots, now into Beckett. Little left flat, oh, pedal to the metal, really early there on the accelerator. That looked good from little Jimmy. Oh, just waiting for him to come down into Stowe Corner now. Of course, for Schumacher had that huge crash in 1999, of course, and sadly broke both his legs, but then made a miraculous recovery to finish off the season back in Malaysia in 99. Show my age there. Remember that
corner now.
Here he goes, little bit wobbly, doesn't matter. He's 2nd, just a 10th off 𝐞𝐻. Wow, so 𝐞𝐻 and little Jimmy, 2 drivers who are not in the championship fight, in the top 2. That's exactly as a neutral what he wants so far, as on board with Kieran at the moment. As we said,
I'll tell you what, little Jimmy is also a guy who can take away many points from the championship contenders.
Yeah, VDV, 𝐞𝐻, little Jimmy, possibly 𝐞𝐻. You've got a lot of drivers there who they can just keep it clean in a race. Oh, where's... Oh, bye, that's a big one. Kieran's gone straight on at Maggots.
Oh, right.
We had a fantastic shot of Maggots and Beckett's there, and Kieran just went straight on and didn't reappear. Front wing gone.
He has no front wing, yeah.
And Tava's out. Tava's out there. Here he is, the joint championship leader with Lorenzo. He's in a bit of traffic. He's stuck behind. I think that is 𝐞𝐸𝐻𝐸. It is.
He's not pushing, Dave. He's not pushing. The batteries off.
So this is an out lap then, or just a second slowdown lap?
Maybe an abandoned lap.
Sus out there at the moment. What's Sus doing? Oh, what a shot through Maggots and Beckett. It's like,
oh, he's 𝐞𝐸𝐻𝐸 is off the track.
Is that 𝐞𝐸𝐻𝐸 is recovering?
At the exit of Beckett's.
Yeah, so another driver going off at Beckett's. They're starting to struggle. They're starting to push harder. The track's starting to grip in. Of course, this will decide the order for the sprint race. And at the moment, our championship contenders, our championship joint leaders, Lorenzo 5th and Tava dead last. 𝐞𝐸𝐻𝐸 comes in. He's 3rd in the championship, currently 3rd in qualifying. What about 𝐞𝐸𝐻𝐸? 𝐞𝐸𝐻𝐸 doing a nice job in 7th place. Just 2 points to 𝐞𝐸𝐻𝐸's name so far. Looking to build on that. Of course, Matt, all the way up there in 8th in the championship, 18 points. What can 𝐞𝐸𝐻𝐸 do? He improves, but only up to 7th because Hennessy goes into 5th.
Right. Good luck from Hennessy, just ahead of Lorenzo.
And 𝐞𝐸𝐻𝐸 goes into 7th. Look at the times, Lucas. Look at the times. The top 13 separated by just 1 second. Then Rasa. Rasa is by no means a qualifying expert at all. Rasa usually comes alive in the races.
And Tava back in the pits with 6 minutes to go.
Incredible. Early pressure. 𝐞𝐸𝐻𝐸's back out there as well, but early pressure for the joint championship leader. 𝐞𝐸𝐻𝐸 going back out on track. VDV is in. 𝐞𝐸𝐻𝐸 is on a in lap. 𝐸𝐻𝐸 is invalidated. He's done. What about 𝐿𝐸𝐻𝐸? So 𝐿𝐸𝐻𝐸 on lap here in sector 2, coming through Woodfield and Woodcote and Luffield. Got the corner names mixed together there. Bit of traffic ahead. I can see on the map he's got one of the Alpines. I think it's Optic. Williams, and he's got a Ferrari, and he's got an Alfa.
Oh, Mercedes has lost it.
And yeah, it's sus. It's sus. Off at the exit of Copse. Another one off at the exit of Copse corner. My word, they are struggling out there.
McLaren is approaching very quickly behind Sus. I hope he can go away.
It's 𝐿𝐸𝐻𝐸.
Yeah, good job.
Oh, 𝐿𝐸𝐻𝐸 just a little bit unsure what the Mercedes was going to do there. Had to get out of it. It wasn't the Mercedes' fault. 𝐿𝐸𝐻𝐸 was just uncertain. In fact, he's well off for time.
He's on in lap. Yeah, he's on in lap.
So 𝐞𝐸𝐻𝐸, where's 𝐞𝐸𝐻𝐸? He's in our flyer. 𝐞𝐸𝐻𝐸 is, I think he's on out lap as well.
No, he's on a flyer. I don't know if he's faster so far.
He's coming through Stowe corner now, is 𝐞𝐸𝐻𝐸.
Yeah, he's 1/10 up on his time.
Yeah, this is interesting. 𝐞𝐸𝐻𝐸, is he about to go even quicker with just over 4.5 minutes to go? Round club corner he comes, and came across the line and does go faster by about a 1/10 of a second. So 𝐞𝐸𝐻𝐸 improves on his provisional pole time, but little Jimmy and 𝐞𝐸𝐻𝐸 are out there. Lorenzo's out there again as well. There he is, the joint championship leader, 6th place, and he's down on sector 2 time. Actually, what is he? No, is he? Yeah, well, no, he's up. He's up by a 10th, but that could put him 5th, 4th. But Lorenzo, who came from 16th to win last week in Austria, and Tava's back out there as well. But he's invalidated. Lorenzo invalidates. My word, Lorenzo up against it here.
He remains 6th, and no one is on a flyer now.
Wow. So our championship contenders, 𝐞𝐸𝐻𝐸, Lorenzo, and Tava.
Little Jimmy. Oh, it's lag now. Yeah.
It got ya. There is the Irishman. So he's 2.5 tenths behind 𝐞𝐸𝐻𝐸. So he's about to start down the hanger straight, start his flying lap now. I don't know if 𝐞𝐸𝐻𝐸's still
early, and so did 𝐞𝐸𝐻𝐸.
This could be it.
Very early.
This could be it. Although saying that, they are giving themselves time that if they make a mistake, they can go again. Yellow flags. That's for 𝐞𝐸𝐻𝐸 slowing down. So big lap here for the Irishman.
And 𝐞𝐸𝐻𝐸 on a flyer. Let's see what 𝐞𝐸𝐻𝐸 can do.
Yeah, 𝐞𝐸𝐻𝐸's ahead. So let's go down. Well, down Wellington Straight comes 𝐞𝐸𝐻𝐸. Down into Woodcote.
Slightly up on his time.
So this, he's got to find nearly 1/4 of a second. Just under 4 tenths down on 𝐞𝐸𝐻𝐸's time. 𝐞𝐸𝐻𝐸 we know is a very, very quick guy. Just has to stay consistent, avoid penalties.
Right.
Round Copse corner, beautifully done. Now into one of the best corners in the calendar, or best corners. And I'll tell you what, if you ever get to Silverstone, stand at Beckett's and watch these cars fly through Maggots and Beckett's. It's one of the best things you'll see as he completely misses the apex, and up the road goes 𝐞𝐸𝐻𝐸. Oh, the exit of Beckett's got all wrong.
Yeah, he's invalidated, and little Jimmy is almost half a tenth up on his time through Sector 1. Let's see Sector 2 now. He's approaching 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐻𝐸 and Beckett's.
So we saw 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐨𝐫𝐭𝐬 get it wrong in 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐻𝐸 and Beckett's. What about little Jimmy? On board now. Now he's through Beckett's. Hits
That's
the apex. Perfect. Perfect from little Jimmy on the gas early.
He's lost some time through Sector 2.
I can't see because the graphic disappeared with the viewers coming on as he passes the Mercedes. So this is it, and Tava's now on his lap
and
as well.
Someone's off in Sector 1, Dave. Oh, he's invalidated. Little Jimmy's invalidated.
Oh yeah. So what about Tava? Oh, it's Matt who's off. Matt is off.
Yep, Matt was off. Yeah.
Right, on board with Tava through Copse Corner. This is huge for Tava. Oh, he's gone! He's gone! He's gone! And oh, it damages the front wing.
He cannot get the lap together, and that's it for Tava. There's no more time.
And how did he not damage his front wing? He hit the
it
wall.
Should be damaged, not completely, but at least enough to ruin a lap.
Wow. Wow, the joint championship leader Tava could be starting the sprint race dead last.
Dead last, that's
There's an
a big
Alpine
one.
off. I think there's an Alpine off somewhere as well. It's Optic. Optic's going very, very slowly. It's a Williams. Sorry, that blooming colour on the map. Optic, okay, here we go. We're about to get laps in thick and fast. Kobe's out, Jimmy's done and in. 1 minute 10 to go. What about 𝐞𝐻𝐸𝐽, who again makes a mistake in Beckett's?
That's it for Tava. No more laps. It will start dead last.
Wow! So one championship leader will start last. The other will currently start in 6th place. 𝐞𝐻𝐸𝐽 third. The championship is third as it stands. Don't forget, only the top 8 score points in the sprint race. Here comes 𝐞𝐻𝐸𝐽. Can he get it right through Club Corner? On board with the Swiss driver now. Over the last corner, over the line, and he's up, but not enough.
Only 4 thousandths up, that's not enough. And VDV third.
Oh, VDV! And again, the Belgian boys have got himself back to the top of the timings. Oh, Hennessy off the road. That's ruined his lap. So, what about Lorenzo?
I think 𝐞𝐻𝐸𝐽 is safe. I think 𝐞𝐻𝐸𝐽 is very safe with that time.
I think, yeah, he's done. I think he's done enough. And this is an outsider from Lorenzo coming here. Lorenzo's got an Aston Martin ahead of him. He may come across a bit of traffic. So, the AlphaTauris, there they are, first and third. And the nearest championship contender is fourth with 𝐞𝐻𝐸𝐽.
Right.
Lorenzo on his lap now, though. What can he do? A slight improvement should push him up. The top 13 are separated by a second. Kieran Liam's in a bit of a surprise last at the moment. And 2 tenths up, so this will have been improvement for Lorenzo as it stands. But he's got a nice toe from the Aston Martin of Kieran ahead of him.
Oh, Optic is on a mighty lap, Dave. He's 4 tenths up on his time. He's about to go first.
So we'll watch Lorenzo first, and then we'll go straight to Optic, because Optic, the Canadian driver, could be over pole position here. Here comes Lorenzo, round Club Corner. Can he keep it together this time? It should be, yes, and goes second. Just
Let's
missed
go to
out.
Optic quickly.
And Menno goes fourth. Wow. And here comes Optic, and
Yes.
Optic goes pole.
Let's go to Kobe now. He's on 𝐞𝐸𝐽𝐸 and Beckett's.
Well, just Kobe is improving now. And this is a mighty lap. This could be a mighty lap from Kobe.
How about Optic out of nowhere this weekend? Or this Thursday?
Well,
sorry.
it's great to see. So Lorenzo will be third at best. Tava will be last. 𝐞𝐻𝐸𝐽, where's 𝐞𝐻𝐸𝐽? 𝐞𝐻𝐸𝐽's 7th place.
7, that's so
But this
rare.
is a big lap from Kobe. Here he comes, and the
Yes.
Belgian driver goes pole.
There it is.
Belgium, Canada 1-2. 𝐞𝐻𝐸𝐽's off the road. He's done. Hennessy's off the road. Both Alphas are off the road at 𝐞𝐸𝐻𝐸's and Beckett's. Matt 9th place. Where did Menno disappear? Why can't I? Oh, Menno 5th. Sorry, Menno 5th. What a lap by Menno.
Yeah,
So
he went 4th for a moment, then lost the place to Optic.
So Kieran Liam's invalidated. So that's it. That's your grid. That's your grid for the sprint race. So it's Kobe with his 3rd pole position of the season. Whew.
Really interesting session, Dave. Tava last, the championship leader, or the co-championship leader, starting last.
Incredible. Tava and Lorenzo are joint top of the championship on 51 points each. Tava will start 16th, Lorenzo will start 3rd. 𝐞𝐻𝐸𝐽 15 points behind him, 3rd. The championship will start 7th. That's his lowest qualifying position of the season so far. It's a 3rd pole for Kobe, but he's on no points. Can he get them in the sprint race to kickstart his championship? 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸, what a run. 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸 hasn't scored yet, the Canadian driver. What a chance for him. And little Jimmy right in there again. 3 points for Jimmy so far this season. He is right in the mix. Well, we're waiting for the... What are we waiting for? Are we really going for these final 20 seconds?
No, it's the guys entering the pits. They haven't retired yet.
I suppose waiting for Hennessy. Hennessy right behind his teammate. Hennessy, by the way, sixth for the championship after a poor start in Bahrain. Didn't finish. Third in Baku. Seventh in Austria. And there is the Belgian driver, 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐸, on pole by good 2/10. You've got to feel if 𝐞𝐒𝐸𝐸 can just keep it clean and keep it out of trouble, surely he's going to get himself a finish. Canadian driver, 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸 second place. Excellent job by 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸. Lorenzo third, the joint champs of the year. Little Jimmy fourth. Menno fifth. It's a sprint race with one pit stop. 25% compulsory. I imagine they'll all go soft to mediums. I'm pretty confident. Lucas, what would you do in this situation?
I think I would start on the mediums and then go to the softs quite early. On this track, the softs last long.
Super lap from 𝐞𝐒𝐸𝐸. A part of me wishes that 𝐞𝐒𝐸𝐸 did win one of the first few races and make it a closer battle at the front of the championship. Lorenzo, Tava, Cool Guy, 𝐞𝐒𝐸𝐸, and even VDV. I'm not writing VDV out yet. 26 points, fifth in the championship. I'd say the top six are probably now your championship contenders, but they're needing Lorenzo and Tava to drop points, and Tava could very well drop points here. However,
but Tava is lucky that the sprint gives him a second chance to start higher on for the race.
Yeah, of all the races to start last in, this one's it. Good love for 𝐞𝐒𝐸𝐸 in the chat. Tess, it looks like Tess will join for the main race. So Tess isn't going to miss out too much. He'll start last for the main race, but he's going to be in it, and that's where the main points are awarded. Only the top 8 score points here. 8 points for first, 7 points for second, 6 points for third, and so on.
We'll retire for now because we have to fix the grid again.
Here we go. 5 lights and the Speed Kings World Championship sprint races.
Yeah, well, they will retire, Dave. We'll go over. We'll start over.
Oh.
Because the game doesn't give you a free tire choice.
Oh, I see. Oh, man. Right. So
they're having fun.
Right. Well, I should have read the rules. Right. Okay. All right. Big airborne crash for VDV. 𝐞𝐒𝐸𝐸, he's going out in style. I think I'm the last one in the race, so I'm going to quit to main menu.
𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸 is racing alone.
So well done, 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸. He probably doesn't realise. So we restart the race quickly so that everyone gets a free choice of tyres, which means I've got a pan. I hate doing it. So let's go through the Constructors' Championship while we start the grid for the oh look, you can all see my career. There's my career, season 3. That'll start season 3. I'm a 2-time world champion, in case you were wondering. That is my team. Can people see it? Is there people watching right now? Oh, my season 5 is here. Oh look, should we do a quick online race? No, it's not. Let's wait for the invite.
Yep.
So we set the grid for the sprint. 25% compulsory pit stop in the middle. No safety car. What's the weather set to, Lucas?
Sorry, 1 sec. I don't know yet.
So the people who are watching, let's talk about how do you win season 1. Well, Ollie. You see, season 1 is a bit of a mess around. 5 laps, level low, just to build up the cash. Okay, some would call it boosting, cheating, maybe, but it just builds up the team profile, just builds up the cash. So then season 2, I can have a proper season with a decent car. It's just the way I play it. Who wants to see my seat? You want to see my car? Yeah, look. Well, you ain't got a choice. Here it is. This car is a thing of beauty, by the way. And how would you increase money and decrease other teams? There's the beauty. Ah, she's beautiful. There it is. Still waiting for a lobby invite. So Orange.
Yeah.
Papa Orange. Pape Orange. Sponsors.
Oh,
Yeah, it's more. It's just orange. It's just orange, mate. It's just orange. Orange and black. A bit of a McLaren tribute. Although this year's McLaren's a bit of Oh, you gotta put your settings on expert. Oh, well, that's a game changer. I never knew that. Did in a simulation or something. Ah. Anyway, to the sprint race. Hey guys, you watched the race on Sunday? What a 2 rounds we've had so far in that. Who's Team Max and who's Team Leclerc? Where's everyone sitting on that one? You're a Max fan for sure. I'm not a Max fan. I am not a Max fan. Lucas is a Max. You're a Max fan, aren't you, Lucas?
Well, I'm actually a Vettel fan.
Oh, you are. To be fair, yeah, you are a Vettel fan.
Last year I was cheering for Max because I lived in the Netherlands.
Yes,
that is true.
I don't get me wrong. I respect Max as a driver, and he was a worthy champion. And I think Lewis would have been either. Whoever won that championship last year was a worthy winner of the championship. But as Jimmy just put in the comments, I like a lot of the drivers as well. I like all the Brits. I love Norris. I love Russell. I love Lewis. Any one of those drivers doing well, winning podiums, I'm delighted. But I like Gasly. I like Leclerc. I think with Drive to Survive and with all the drivers opening up their social medias and you get to know all the drivers, it helps you form, a relationship with a driver. So a Tsunoda's a cool guy. Guan Yu Zhou is quite a cool guy. I didn't rate him in F2, but he's done well so far. 𝐞𝐸𝐸𝐸 cool. I don't know. There's only a handful of drivers that I don't really mind. Bottas I'm not fussed about. Max, I respect him. I don't really like him too much, but apart from that, Latifi's accident prone. I don't think he should be in Formula 1, to be honest. I think he's had his time, but yeah. I don't know what you guys. What are you guys? Jimmy likes Max. Come on, Leclerc. Matt's a Leclerc fan. VB Thomas is Team Vettel. Sad days. Hey, look, Seb's had his day. Yeah, a bit like Alonso, but you give him that chance, like you saw Seb last year with the podium, which was then taken away. He still got it. Tess is here. Good news. 17 drivers. Just setting the grid now. Latifi is a bum. Latifi's very accident prone, and he's getting done already by Albon this year in 2 races. Soul the ball is Tsunoda. I like Tsunoda. He's again very accident prone. If he can just keep it out the barriers and keep it out the wall, out the gravel. He's had a good start this year. I've been impressed with Tsunoda so far this year. He's had 2 good races. Coca-Cola says Team McLaren. Sorry, he didn't race. Sorry, Tsunoda didn't even race in Saudi Arabia, did he? Retired at the middle. Team McLaren. I'm praying McLaren pick it up. It's gutting to see Danny Rick and Norris had a good race actually in the end. Sunday, recovered to 7th.
But only thanks to retards, not actual pace.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
McLaren has a lot to work on.
Their starts have been terrible as well. Both races, both McLarens have gone backwards. But but Mercedes have got a new floor coming for Australia, so hopefully that'll put Merc somewhere nearer Red Bull and Ferrari. Because we all want it, right? Even if you hate Lewis, even if you're not a Lewis fan or a Russell fan, to have Leclerc, Max, Lewis and Russell racing wheel to wheel at the front, come on, that's just, we all want it. We all want it. He did get his podium in Baku. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So the grid has just been set as we speak for the sprint race. Are we close, Lucas?
The sprint is ready. The sprint.
The sprint's ready.
The grid is ready, but I'm waiting for the drivers to tell me what was the forecast.
Let's
if
just
don't tell me, I will put dynamic.
Just put dynamic. Let's go. What your guys' opinion on not renewing Spa's contract? Oh, Thomas. Right. I'm an old school. I've been watching F1 since '94. I'm old school. I am not a fan of his gimmicky night races. It is to not renew Spa and to put Las Vegas in, for me, is just a dreadful decision. I'm old school. Yeah, these gimmicky races are fun, but we've had 4 night races on the trot. Surely we're now losing the gimmick of these night races. But there's like there's circuits in America that you could have revamped. Spend the money on revamping Road America or Laguna Seca. Tracks like Vegas, Saudi Arabia, Singapore and Baku should be rotated yearly, in my opinion. Have them spectacular night races, but rotate those tracks. Don't add them on and drop the historic tracks like Belgium. It's just not on for me. Spa has to stay. Monza, Silverstone, and even Monaco. I know some people aren't a fan of Monaco, but I love watching the drivers and cars go around Monaco. Absolutely love it. Replace Saudi with Vegas. I agree. Or run them alternately. Miami is it's around the stadium, isn't it? So yeah, again, it's like Sochi. It's like these tracks are just making out of nowhere. They're not proper old school tracks. There's no gradient. There's no camber. They're just flat car parks. Yeah,
it's really dull, if you ask me.
Canada is awful. I've been to Canada. Canada's always a fun race, though. There's not many dull Canadian Grand Prix. But yeah, swap these glamour races like Saudi. You know, okay, I quite like Baku, but Saudi and Vegas can alternate, and Abu Dhabi possibly as well.
I think the new layout of Abu Dhabi gave us some good racing last year, or some month ago.
it did, but like we've had 4 back-to-back night races. Like I've forgotten what a daytime race looks like. Yeah, I'm all for it. It's fun, but spread them out. And Singapore, you can add to that as well. Sort of sink it in and mix it up with Saudi and Vegas. We don't need them all. Do we need 23 races? No, I love watching F1 races. I am a mad, passionate F1 fan, but do we need 23 races? And dropping classics for these tracks in Vegas? I don't know. I don't know.
No, I was never a fan of Malaysia being dropped.
See, Malaysia, great track. Great track. They ran out of money.
Track.
They ran out. It's money. At the end of the day, the bottom line is it's money. Money. And I'm glad Zandvoort's still there. You know, Zandvoort. Okay, it's a tricky track to overtake on, but it's a fun track. Portugal, tricky track to overtake on, but what a fun track. I'm glad Imola's back. I'd love to see Nürburgring come back. Hockenheim, the old Hockenheim with the long old straights. That'd be great to see come back. But yeah, Brazil final. I missed the Brazil being the final race.
They were discussing with Hockenheim to return this year in Russia's place.
Oh, instead of Russia, not Turkey.
But I don't think it's happening. They're now talking with Qatar as well.
Oh, please, no, Qatar's another one. No.
Another night race.
Oh, it's back next year as well, isn't it? Yeah.
It is, yeah, it is.
Put a Swiss track for Cool Guy. Swiss have got a track.
I don't know if they have one. At least I haven't.
They
seen
do, but it's not an A grade. It's definitely not. Don't DTM race run a Swiss track? I swear they did or used to. Anyway,
everyone.
Anyway, back to that was a nice little conversation, guys. I'm from the UK, from southern England. There's some you can tell by my accent.
So split, Dave. Half soft, half medium.
I've been distracted.
The front row is on softs.
So, God, I've lost what I'm doing. There we go. Tyres, folks. Here we go. Yeah, I am British. Night race in Geneva. Imagine to a street race around Geneva would be actually pretty cool. Right, all right. It was nice to chat with you guys. Let's get down to business. Yep. Sprint race, 13 laps, and like Lucas said, wow, what a split on tyres. Of course, one stop in the middle. Kobe's absolutely launched out in front. Kobe 0 points. Top 8 score points in the sprint race. Kobe's tyres are going to be ice cold by the time he gets to the front of the grid. So Optic second place, Canadian driver, no points yet for Optic. Second, Kobe 3 pole positions this season. Lorenzo joint top of the championship currently as it stands on 51 points, with Tava is third on the medium tyres. Little Jimmy has been threatening to win for the last 2 races, hasn't quite put it together. Just the 3 points for him so far. Menno fifth. season best so far for Meno. VDV, our Baku winner there in 6th place. And mediums for 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐨, 3rd in the championship. Hennessy, 6th for the championship mediums for him. Matt up there, well, Matt's having a good season. 8th, 9th for the 4th so far. What can he do in the sprint race? Mediums for him and 𝐞𝐈 and Gio and Teza on his debut. Then Sus, 13th. Rasa, watch out for him. He's a slow burner but comes alive in the second half of the race, the American driver. Tava, the joint championship leader, they're in 16th place, and Tess has made it, and Kobe's been sitting there for a long time.
And the mediums will be tricky, especially in turn 1. Lorenzo has to watch out as much as the rest of the medium runners.
So 13 sprint laps around this incredible UK Silverstone track.
We are ready.
The cars are ready. The first Speed King sprint race of the season is long pause and go, and it looks
Lorenzo's flying.
Lorenzo's already.
And little Jimmy's flying there.
It's Jimmy.
Wow.
It's Jimmy on the inside. Now to 2nd place he goes. It's a poor start for Optic. A couple of cars off in the background, but Kobe leads from little Jimmy. Can Optic get through? He can't. Lorenzo runs wide the mediums, and he's pushed out by Meno.
Oh.
It's Meno into 4th place.
And there's Carnage at the back.
And Lorenzo's struggling again. Oh, Meno's 4th, but Lorenzo, in fact, he's got back up to 5th place. Then it's 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸 in 6th, Matt 7th.
VDV 13th, 14th, 5th, 16th VDV. What a disaster.
And Lorenzo loses a place to 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸, the 2 championship contenders round the outside of the field. Down the old pit straight. Of course, they're both on medium tyres.
How do they always end up together in the race, no matter where they start?
It's incredible. 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸 pushing Lorenzo round Cop's corner. Incredible. Oh, what the Alpine 𝐞𝐈 running out wide there. But Lorenzo still.
Jimmy's so close.
There is Jimmy right on the back of Kobe as well. You can see the position changes on your screen. Right there, Optics down 1.
And closer. Not
Is
enough.
Jimmy going to have a go? Don't forget, it is a sprint race. Tava is 15th. Don't forget, top 8 are the only ones that score points in this sprint race. And 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸 gets past Lorenzo. There he goes. Round Stone corner, into Club corner. Lorenzo has the inside.
That's again.
And 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸 holds on. Brilliant.
What a fight. What a battle.
Now that's more like it from 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸 and Lorenzo. That's brilliant. Tava penalty speeding in the pits.
Tava cannot get it together today. What a night so far for Tava.
Wow, and Tava 15th and about to score no points in the sprint race. But to be honest with you, his 2 championship rivals are only 6th and 5th at the moment, and that's Optic looking at a move. Sorry, that's Jimmy looking at a move on Kobe. Kobe hasn't scored any points yet. Optic hasn't scored any points yet. And Meno's only got 2 points. The top 4. Wow, this could be huge for them.
Meno's doing well today.
Meno's having a great job. There he is, Meno, part of Team M&M. And the front 3, dare I say it, are pulling away. These are 3 drivers, like I said, who are yet to score any meaningful points. Kobe still being hustled round Beckett's by Jimmy.
Oh, that's a warning for little Jim for sure.
Yeah, Jimmy got it all wrong and all crossed up, but he's going to have a go. He's going to have a go surely on Kobe this time by. Down the hanger straight they come into Stone corner. And still, this is sensible racing by Jimmy. He's waiting for DRS.
There will be DRS assistance next lap.
And in the background, is that Matt having a go at Lorenzo?
And 𝐞𝐈 in the pits very early.
𝐞𝐈 pits early.
As I said, they will go for the soft very early because it can go to the end with good pace.
Matt's under real pressure from Gio, and as I said, as a yellow flags, it's not, is it? Oh, I thought it's Kobe. It's 2 of the guys at the back. It's Tava. Tava's up at Cops with Teza. Oh no! The championship leader is having an absolute disaster. Alpine, the constructor leaders are having a disaster. My word!
Wow!
And Gio passes Matt. There he goes down the inside of the Wellington straight. Moves in the background. Hey, look at Kieran. Back up he goes. Matt and Gio. And Gio goes round. Oh, he's been hit.
He's been hit by Hennessy, I think.
Yes, it was Hennessy who made contact. Now that wasn't on purpose. Hennessy had nowhere to go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And look who's 11th. Rasa.
Look at top 3. Look at top 3, Dave. They're so close, all of them.
Oh, this is incredible. 𝐞𝐸𝐸, Jimmy, 𝐸ptic, and then 𝐞𝐸𝐸 keeping a watching brief. They've all got DRS except 𝐞𝐸𝐸, but 𝐞𝐸𝐸's got a nice little gap. In fact, it's 𝐸ptic who may have a move on Jimmy here. What can 𝐸ptic do? Down the hanger straight into Stone Corner, down the inside. Can he make the move stick?
Don't touch, boys. Come on.
They're still side by side. Now Jimmy has the outside into club corner, and now 𝐸ptic will have the inside, but he has to yield, and Jimmy holds position, and 𝐞𝐸𝐸's getting away, and now 𝐞𝐸𝐸's here. Here comes 𝐞𝐸𝐸 for a chance of a sprint podium. 𝐞𝐸𝐸 can sense it here. Canada versus the Netherlands here.
Oh, 𝐞𝐸𝐸's pulling outside of the red zone now.
Oh, Kieran's made a mistake. Matt's made a mistake. Matt's off. Oh, Matt's well off. He's off at Village.
Rasam is off. Rasam is off on the gravel.
The soft tyres burning out already, my word. So little Jimmy is closing. Well, actually, no, he's not. 1.2. So 𝐞𝐸𝐸 with all that fighting, and 𝐞𝐸𝐸's pulling away. But the guys in the medium tyres, I just feel may have the advantage right now because 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐨𝐫𝐭𝐬 and Lorenzo are keeping a watching brief here. In fact, they're now right behind the back of the top 4.
And 𝐸𝐸𝐸 has got them now.
Yeah, this could. Oh, look at this. In fact, the top 6 are nose to tail. The top 6 are all together as Rasa passes 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐸, the American driver, back up to the 10th place. I said to you, he comes alive in the races. 1 lap pace, not great, but when it comes to the race, Kieran and Test very close together as well. Test having a good race there in 8th place. He's on for a point, and there's yellow flags.
Oh, that's an Aston Martin, I think.
Oh, it's not Tezza again. It's Tezza again. Sklav Alpine, the constructor champions. Oh, 𝐞𝐒𝐸𝐸's got no front wing either.
Dave, it was Tava and Tezza coming together again. It was again.
Tava and Tezza are having a nightmare. And VDV, by the way, who qualified pretty high up, is down there in 14th place. 𝐞𝐸𝐸 fastest lap. Lucas was the fastest lap. Count for a point in the sprint.
No, it doesn't. Not in the sprint.
Hey, Rassa's another place. Rassa's up to 9th. Rassa could score yet again. He's finished 4th and 8th his last 2 races after qualifying outside the top 10. And Rassa is now 1 place away from a potential point again. 𝐞𝐸𝐸 leads by 1.4. 𝐸ptic now is the man behind little Jimmy. 𝐸𝐸𝐸's dropped back. In fact, it's 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐸 now over the back. The medium tyres are starting to come into their own. Lorenzo's just getting dropped slightly, but 𝐸𝐸𝐸 looks like his tyres have seen the best, and now it's 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐸 with the advantage. The Swiss driver, 3rd in the championship, 15 points off the top 2. More guys in the pits. Wow, I didn't expect this many pit stops in a sprint race. I really didn't.
Oh, is that Aston Martin again? Oh,
yeah, Tez is having a bad day.
Yeah,
man.
But the greatest debut there. Oh, and
what a move!
Was it a move or a mistake? I didn't see it.
Do you know what? I was looking at the map, just wondering what was going on with the gang of cars further back, and 𝐸𝐸𝐸 has lost a place and could lose another to Lorenzo here.
Oh, and the Ferrari's off. It's not.
And 𝐸ptic passes Jimmy down the inside of the Stone Corner, and into 2nd place goes the Canadian. Are these soft drivers going to pit? I wonder. It's 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐸𝐸. 𝐞𝐒𝐸𝐸 Lorenzo pits.
Oh, Tava's out.
Tava's out. What a nightmare for our champion. Well, after this race, Lorenzo will be probably leading the championship.
And the medium runners pitting earlier than the soft runners.
Yeah, this is fascinating. If I was saying that if the soft tyres are still giving them good enough grip, then you've got to hold on, haven't you? Yeah. Lorenzo, so when they're going to rejoin? That's the question. It's a horrible pit lane. It's horrible and slow and long. I think they're going to come out into clear air, though, aren't they?
I think Tezza should just retire right now.
Yeah, Tezza's having an absolute nightmare. VDV now moving himself back up. 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐸 out the pits. Nice clear track for 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐸 and for Lorenzo on the soft tyres. Now they can get on undercutting the front boys. So now do they respond? Do 𝐞𝐸𝐸, 𝐸ptic and Jimmy and 𝐸𝐸𝐸 will respond with Lorenzo pitting and 𝐞𝐒𝐲𝐲 pitting?
I think there's still grip with these soft tyres. They should stay out for a couple of laps at least.
I don't know. Oh no! And just like we saw in Austria and in Baku, little Jimmy picking up the penalties.
But he's covered from 𝐸𝐸𝐸 at least. It's almost 3 seconds.
Yeah, in fact, 𝐸𝐸𝐸's dropped right off. His soft tyres have completely gone kaput.
Did he get damage? I don't know. Maybe there's some damage there.
Maybe, I don't know. Oh no, Optic does respond. Optic does respond to the pit stop made by Lorenzo and by 𝐞𝐸𝐨𝐽. So the Canadian blinks first. And also, could Optic get an undercut on Little Jimmy? Little Jimmy's penalty could be absolutely costly. We saw it, like I said, in Baku in Austria, Hennessy in Tessin as well. So Kobe now has a 2-second lead over Jimmy. Jimmy's dropped right back from the back of Kobe. And
let's
Kobe...
see where 𝐞𝐸𝐽 comes out.
Here we go, we're on board with Optic, so where is 𝐞𝐸𝐽? 𝐞𝐸𝐽 on the map, there he is, they're going for the final corner now. This could be close, you know. This
Very
could
close,
be real close. Here comes 𝐞𝐸𝐽, here comes Lorenzo.
Matt is out.
Matt's gone, and here comes Optic, and 𝐞𝐸𝐽's in front. Well, Lorenzo's not.
Oh, right. He's right between Lorenzo and 𝐞𝐸𝐽.
So 𝐞𝐸𝐽 and surely now Kobe and Little Jimmy are going to have to pit next time by, because 𝐞𝐸𝐽, I expect now, will lead this race once they all pit. 𝐞𝐸𝐽's pace is absolutely mighty. Rasa, 4th place. Rasa doing a great job yet again. Just keeps his nose clean, keeps himself out of trouble. We're over half distance now in the sprint race, and Rasa finds himself there in 4th place. Fantastic job there. So 𝐞𝐸𝐽 just ahead. In fact, he's not pulling away from Optic. Optic hanging on, so he now on the medium tyres. 𝐞𝐸𝐽 as, oh no, Jimmy 6 seconds. Kobe pits. This is the big one.
And Jimmy.
And Mano.
But Jimmy, 6 seconds, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's probably going to cost him a top 6. Probably going to cost him
7 laps.
I tell you what, Optic may have a go at 𝐞𝐸𝐽 here. Optic right behind the back of the Swiss driver. Will Optic have a go? DRS is open.
Oh, that'll be late.
Oh, it's going to be around the outside of Stone Corner. Just can't get it done. And where are these two going to join compared to Kobe and Jimmy and Mano?
He's on the inside now. The Optic is ahead.
And he's done it, but 𝐞𝐸𝐽.
Oh, they touched.
Oh, they're hanging. They're holding up each other. 𝐞𝐸𝐽 takes it again, but they're holding each other up. Where's Kobe going to rejoin? Optic down the inside, turn 1. This is ballsy. They both go off. Oh, and Optic's gone. Optic saved it.
No.
What a save. There's Little Jimmy. There's Little Jimmy. So where's Kobe? Kobe leads. Look, just ahead of 𝐞𝐸𝐽 and Lorenzo. Jimmy 4th. Wow, what a save by Optic.
This race is coming into life.
It really is. 𝐸𝐴𝐽 is back at the back of your picture there. VDV now up to 10th, so Rasa also pitted. Wow, this sprint race bringing up an absolute...
Optic is off.
Oh, it's this time he has gone. Oh, what a shame. And just like Austria, when he showed good pace, it's just starting to...
That's a real shame for Optic.
Yeah, and for the race as well. 𝐸𝐴𝐽 getting passed by Hennessy, although 𝐸𝐴𝐽 fighting back. 𝐸𝐴𝐽 stopped really early doors, didn't he? So 𝐸𝐴𝐽 is in 5th place. Hennessy trying to get passed through. 𝐸𝐴𝐽's
will be easy here for Hennessy. Yeah, wow, that's almost too easy.
Oh, 𝐸𝐴𝐽's got dirt on his tyres as well. 𝐸𝐴𝐽's got, looks like dirt on his tyres. He's been off the road, he's got a lot of pickup. So what about the front? So Lorenzo, joint top in the championship. His other championship rival, Tava, is out. He's going to score nothing.
How about Kobe pulling away on the medium tyres?
Yeah, Kobe's pace is mine. This bodes well for the race. Well, for the main race, of course. Fastest lap, Lorenzo. Lorenzo's coming. We saw it in Austria. He started way back. Second half of the race, he came alive. And Lorenzo again. The Greek driver is just starting to flex out. He's putting pressure.
Tess, Rasam and VDV, they are so close to each other for a 9th.
For 9th, yeah, there they are. Tess, VDV, Rasa, Sus not too far behind either. They're 6 seconds off Optic, who we know is struggling. And 𝐸𝐴𝐽's going to struggle later on in his soft tyres. He's already done 5 laps. So that's going to... This could be for a point. The VDV does have a penalty. This could turn out to be for a point later on. Let's get back to the front because look, there you go. Lorenzo and 𝐞𝐸𝐽. 𝐞𝐸𝐽 third in the championship, 36 points, 15 points behind Lorenzo. He needs to finish ahead. 𝐞𝐸𝐽 will not let Lorenzo through because he needs every point he can get over Lorenzo. Through Maggots and Beckett's.
Lorenzo is set to take the championship lead before the race starts.
Yeah, of course, Lorenzo will lead the championship
with 6 points.
With 6 points. Although Optic's day is getting worse, and Lorenzo having to go on the outside, Stone Corner, and through he goes. Will 𝐞𝐸𝐽 fight it back? He's trying to on the inside of Stone Corner. Oh, they're side by side. Oh, Lorenzo banks well. Lorenzo
of course he's gonna fight it back here.
𝐞𝐤𝐨 with the inside the club corner, pushes Lorenzo. What this is? Oh, Lorenzo holds it together. That was good racing. 𝐞𝐤𝐨 a little bit aggressive, but nothing too bad. Oh, and little Jimmy's off.
He's off. Oh, no.
Club corner.
No. He will not score today.
Oh, and yet again for the third race running, or 2 races on a sprint.
Oh, he will.
He should, with his penalties, he's in big trouble from Optic and the guys behind.
Oh, he's lost again.
Oh, Jimmy, the Irishman, there he is in the background.
Those tires are
what
done.
a shame.
Those tires are overheating like crazy now.
Now the points he goes, and Tess now indeed is in the points. Rasa getting past Sus. Good battle here between the American and the Englishman. What a shame for Jimmy. I just don't get it. Yet again with such brilliant pace, and he's out, and he will start the main race in 14th.
So now Tess, VDV and Rasa are actually fighting for a point.
They are. VDV as well, right in there. Yeah. Rasa, Sus, right in there as well. Gio's on softs. In the meantime, will 𝐞𝐤𝐨 have a move back on Lorenzo? There's just 2 and a bit laps remaining now. No DRS for 𝐞𝐤𝐨. Not using it.
Yeah, he didn't push the battery at all.
So maybe he's saving 𝐞𝐤𝐨. Maybe he's saving his battery. Maybe he's saving all his energy for the last 2 laps of this race. Kobe's now 2 seconds in front. Yellow flags the McLaren. Is that Gio? It is Gio.
Yeah.
Oh, another Cop's corner victim. There's Kobe. There.
I think Kobe had checked in. That's 8 points for Kobe if he doesn't make an impression.
And it will be his first 8 points of a season. And finally, Kobe and VDV's out. Oh, where's he lost sight? Is that the exit of Stowe corner? It is.
Oh, Dave, I saw the ole and I thought Kobe lost it. I was so scared.
there it is in the wall. VDV, that's 1 AlphaTauri down. These AlphaTauris are either win or bust, aren't they?
They are.
VDV won in Baku and has crashed out since. Kobe's had 3 poles but crashed out in every race.
It's either win or crash.
It is win. It is win or bust. Look at 𝐞𝐤𝐨 and Lorenzo. And I tell you what, Hennessy's done a fantastic job here. 4th place, 6th in the championship.
So close.
This is good. This is surely now his moment. On board with the Swiss driver. Through Maggots now through Beckett.
I don't think it's worth fighting so hard. It's only 1 position for the race.
But it's a point, isn't it? When you're in a championship battle, every point counts. Here we go, nothing doing. I don't think his DRS was open again.
But there is the bigger picture, of course, and who's better than this other than Lewis? He knows it better than everyone. It's the bigger picture that counts.
That's it. I tell you what.
Opposite of Max.
Yeah, you're complete opposite. Skław and Menno. Skław's right behind Hennessy. 7 laps old soft tyres, and Skław's done a fantastic job. 6th, 8th and 3rd so far season for Skław, 4th in the championship. I wouldn't rule him out the championship hunt just yet. He did a great job there in 5th. His teammate Tava, championship leader, out. Right, another DRS zone coming up for 𝐞𝐤𝐨. Down the Wellington Straight.
For Lorenzo.
It was.
A very good exit for Lorenzo.
It really was. They're still dropping time, of course. And there in the background is Hennessy and Skław as well. Menno should be on for some nice points, but Menno's only scored 2 points this season. He's about to add another 3 points to that. Optic's on for his first points of the season. Tess is on for a point. He's 1.9 ahead of Rasa. Rasa has a penalty. He's in a battle with Sus right now. Is Kieran waiting for the moment?
Penalty.
Oh, 𝐞𝐤𝐨 running out wide. Could have been a warning for 𝐞𝐤𝐨. A penalty would really ruin his race. Sus passes Rasa. Now, will 𝐞𝐤𝐨 open the DRS this time? By again. Here we go. Lap 12 or 13. Is he going to open it? The DRS? No, he's not. Has he got a DRS problem, I wonder?
I don't know. I really don't know. He did open the DRS on the first DRS zone, but not here.
Now, I wonder how much battery Lorenzo has. Is Lorenzo burning his battery up as well? Kobe's on for the sprint race win, but as it stands, Kobe, Lorenzo, 𝐞𝐤𝐨 will be and Hennessy will be the front 2 rows of the grid, and it'll be Skław, then Menno, then Optic, and the 2 Mercedes yet again side by side next to each other. Optic, another penalty. He could be blowing. He could be blowing 7th place here. Rasa passes Sus again. Great battle.
Menno penalty.
Oh, Menno penalty. That should.
He doesn't lose much now.
No, I think 𝐞𝐥𝐸 is set for 6th place, which is still a good result for 𝐞𝐥𝐸.
There's 𝐞𝐥𝐸, Dave.
And there's a DRS! But the thing is, if he does it now, which he is, will he be able to defend down the hangar straight? Because now Lorenzo will have DRS. So 𝐞𝐥𝐸's made his move for 2nd place, but Lorenzo will have DRS down the hangar straight, which is a longer straight. So how much battery has 𝐞𝐥𝐸 saved up?
He has a lot of battery to defend, 𝐞𝐥𝐸.
So 𝐞𝐥𝐸, surely he's got to have a very clean Maggots and Beckett's. Lorenzo is stalking his prey. McLaren behind. 𝐞𝐥𝐸 penalty!
They crashed.
My word, 𝐞𝐥𝐸's off!
𝐞𝐥𝐸's off. They crashed with Lorenzo.
Oh, not again! Contact again!
And 𝐞𝐥𝐸 up to what's that?
He could be down to 4th place. 𝐞𝐥𝐸's going to win despite the penalty. 𝐞𝐥𝐸 needs this. He has got it back, but it's 𝐞𝐥𝐸! Finally for 𝐞𝐥𝐸! It's a sprint race victory! 𝐞𝐥𝐸. Oh, 𝐞𝐥𝐸 goes round!
𝐞𝐥𝐸 is off. They touched with 𝐞𝐥𝐸.
Oh, and there's more contact. Lorenzo has got 2nd. He leads the championship by 7 points as it stands. 𝐞𝐸 will pick up 6th place. 𝐞𝐸 picks up an excellent 6th place. Optic should hold on for 7th and does, and Tess is going to pick up a valuable point in 8th place. And these positions is how they're going to start the race.
I'll tell you what, Dave. 𝐞𝐸 picked a penalty, but thanks to that crash between Lorenzo and 𝐞𝐥𝐸, he stays 1st.
Yeah, lucky Matt, and a fastest lap, which won't count. But 𝐞𝐸's off and running. 8 points for 𝐞𝐸 and a win. But Lorenzo, did he hit the back of 𝐞𝐥𝐸?
He did. I think 𝐞𝐥𝐸 lost control first, then Lorenzo hit him. I'm not sure though, but they definitely touched. That's why 𝐞𝐥𝐸 turned around.
So
it was at Beckett's.
So Tezza saying he had yellow side pod damage. Jimmy said that was terrible for him. Jimmy, just keep it on the road and you're going to be on a podium.
Yeah,
𝐞𝐸 says Mano said he had orange underbody. So running over the curbs is giving drivers damage. So that's interesting. So 𝐿𝐸 suffered damage. We're just waiting for Gio to cross the line. Tess said it would have been more if he didn't get 3 CFRL drivers taken up by 1 Alpine. That would have been 𝐞𝐸. Test driver of the day. Absolutely, Tess. Good, consistent race. But Lorenzo leads the championship by 7 points. But was there contact? Was there a touch up the rear for 𝐞𝐥𝐸 at the dying embers of that race, I wonder? I'm going to try and watch it.
Dave, it will only be looked at after the race.
I'm gonna have a little cheeky look now. Let's see if I can have a look on the feedback.
And
so
𝐞𝐸 is your poleman, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, 8 points and starting at the front of the grid for the race.
No, do you know what happened, Lucas? I think 𝐞𝐸 lost it in Maggots on his own. 𝐞𝐸 was already out of control before Lorenzo made contact.
Probably. That's what I said. Probably he lost it already. And
he had. 𝐞𝐸 was already going round.
Yeah, but they definitely touched.
They did. I don't think Lorenzo had anywhere to go. 𝐞𝐸 was already losing it. Lorenzo would have had nowhere to go. Oh my word. Well, how about that? So, a late mistake by 𝐞𝐸, and again a potential victory slips from the Swiss driver's arms. However, he has picked up points and will start the race in 4th. Lucas, I'll be making a mental note of this grid, because we now have the grid for the main race.
Yeah.
Rasa just missed out again, did Rasa. 9th place. And he will start, that's his highest qualifying position of the season for the American driver.
And a quiet but very good sprint for Hennessy. Up 5.
Up 5. And 𝐞𝐸. 𝐞𝐸 up 5 as well. 𝐞𝐸 scores more points. So Lorenzo's now on 58 points. Tava stays on 51. 𝐞𝐸 closes the gap to Tava, but loses a couple of points more. So he's now 17 behind Lorenzo. 𝐞𝐸 picks up more points. VDV picks up nothing. That puts Hennessy tied with VDV for 5th place in the championship now.
I fear we have a problem with the lobby. I hope not, but it looks like it.
Oh, maybe because I haven't advanced. I'm still on race direct. Oh, I see.
We cannot advance, yeah.
Ah, Codemasters.
Oh,
What a shame for 𝐞𝐥𝐸. I know he's got 2 points, his first 2 points of the season, but 𝐞𝐥𝐸 and Jimmy, what's going on? They just seem to, again, like in previous races, when it comes to the end of the races, or the last stage of the races, just cannot keep the car on the track. Their day will come. Their race will come. No doubt about it. So, that is your grid for the main race. I was going to say feature race then, but this is not F2. Here we go.
So there's a timer. Yep.
Here we go. Here we go. So we'll set up for the main race. This shouldn't take long at all. Not a good race for Kieran.
Just need to fix the grid and we'll be on our way.
And what will the weather be? I wonder if we're going to get safety cars in this race. A lot of drivers going off at Copse Corner, and that could really cause problems.
And the weather will be on dynamic, so we don't know yet if it's going to rain or not.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Rain, just to add another dynamic to the this.
And the safety car will be enabled this time around.
Yeah, safety car. I don't know. Codemasters seem to be quite trigger happy with the safety car, don't they? Baku was just a bonkers race. Austria safety car came out late on. It sort of killed the race for me. I think the race was beautifully set up in Austria, and then the safety car sort of took away of what could have been for a few drivers. Played right into Lorenzo's hands. Maybe took away a win for 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸. So we're just setting up the grid now. So the first sprint race was a good one. I enjoyed that.
Quite good, yeah. And
that was
no one was holding back. Everyone was on the attack mode.
That was good fun. So chat. Everyone in chat, what's people saying in chat? Let's get your comments in. Let's have another quick conversation. Because, well, we just pan. I'm crap at panning. Fish Red says, red car winner. JT, hi, I'm Tezza. I had yellow. Oh, we know that, yeah. Liam says, would have been better if I'd been brake testing turn 1. Jimmy, I was about to slide 10 in turn 1, corrected it and went flying and got underbody damage. Hey, we saw 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸 make an incredible save out of turn 1 as well. He nearly was straight into the wall. Great recovery there by 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸 in the race. Longer race now. Potential 2 stops. What do you reckon? Or a bog standard 1 stop, Lucas?
Well, I think, yeah, you know, it's a clear 1-stopper. Soft mediums. It's always been in Britain. Which is weird because in the actual Formula 1, you never see easy 1-stop in Britain. It's always the tire weight is very high. But in the game, it's always so low.
SBC says, yeah, the sim damage creates a lot of floor damage. I had orange floor damage throughout the race in Austria. I think Maggots and Beckett's, if you clunk those curbs, you get big underfloor and side pod damage. You've got to, it's a fine line, it's a fine balance to get to taking it flat out. What results? Top 10? Well, your top 10, your winner was 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸. Finally, 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸 winning his first race. There's suggestions of a reduced safety car.
No, I think the standard is just fine.
I'm just going to go through your top 10 now. So it was 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸 who won, but 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸, who was in second, lost it in Maggots on the last lap and dropped down the order. So Lorenzo took second place, and he now leads the championship by 7 points ahead of Tava. As we're getting ready to go, we can go to the feature race. The main race will start. Great race by Hennessy. Hennessy picked up third place. He picks up more points. He's now up to 5th in the championship as well with that result. Then it was 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸 4th, Sklav 5th, Menno 6th, 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸 7th after being so far up for most of the race. Tess 8th, picked up the final little point. And then Sus 9th, he'll start 9th. Rasa will start 10th. Kieran will start 11th, Geo 12th, VDV 13th, Jimmy 14th, Matt 15th, Tava. Oh my word, Tava needs a bounce back here. Teva and Tazza need to stop getting attached as well.
They really do.
So that was the sprint race. Now we're into the real deal. The top only scored points, and that has set up the grid. And this is the halfway point of the season. And Lorenzo is top of the championship by 7 points ahead of Tava. Then it's 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸𝐸, Then 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐸 ahead of Hennessy and VDV. Then ahead of 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐨𝐫𝐭𝐬, Matt Rasa. Sus, I think, jumps a place up as well. Jimmy, 𝐸𝐞𝐥𝐜𝐸, Mano pick up some well-deserved points as well.
And it's an overcast weather right now. Maybe it could rain.
Yeah, it does look overcast. That could go either way. Lucas, I've lived here too long. That could go either way. I recognise those clouds. So, halfway point, you've got to feel that 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐸 needs to beat Lorenzo here.
And they already had fighting and touching on the sprint race. Let's see if that happens again now on the main race.
They have. Although, to be fair, the touching was just a little bit of wheel banging. Nothing overly aggressive. I think you're a little bit on the limit, but nothing too much. I think I think it was pretty fair. They both gave as good as they had.
Now. It all counts now. Let's see.
Yeah, halfway point. 𝐸𝐸's got to come through. 𝐸𝐸 cannot afford to nil points in this race either. And well, 𝐞𝐒𝐲𝐸, 𝐸𝐴𝐸, Hennessy, outsiders for the championship, do need to really start beating Lorenzo as well to have any chance of picking up a championship.
And
so I'm going to put
a lot more softer runners this time around.
Okay. So look at Lorenzo back on the mediums. It worked well from last time. Hennessy this time's gone mediums. Kobe on pole ahead of Lorenzo. Hennessy in our mediums, so it's 𝐞𝐒𝐲𝐸 on the softs. And I tell you what, 𝐞𝐒𝐲𝐸 on soft tyres, he needs to beat Hennessy come the first stop. Sorry, he needs to beat Lorenzo come the first stop. Will Hennessy play team games? Will Hennessy let 𝐞𝐒𝐲𝐸 go and have a go at Lorenzo and Kobe? 𝐸𝐴𝐸, Mano on soft, 𝐸𝐞𝐥 on the medium tyres this time, so he's going different. Test softs, Rasa softs, Kieran softs, 𝐿𝐸 on the medium tyres playing the long game, VDV soft, back there, look at that, Jimmy soft, Matt soft, 𝐸𝐸 softs, 𝐶𝐻𝑒𝑠𝑎 soft tyres.
And look out for 𝐸𝐸 now. He has to gain positions but not crash. He has to do damage limitation. It's very important for the championship fight.
Yeah, and he's right in that midfield.
He cannot afford a nil point today.
He's got to keep it. He has to keep it clean. Has to keep it clean out there. Just get through. Just get through.
It doesn't even matter what Lorenzo does for 𝐸𝐸. It only matters for him to be in the top 10 and stay without a crash.
Exactly. This is what a chance for Kobe. You know what? If Lorenzo does stutter and Kobe can pick up a win here, it'll put him on to 30 points. It would put him in an outside shot of a championship, but Kobe has to win and really sort of hope that Lorenzo hits trouble, as does 𝐞𝐒𝐲𝐸, Hennessy, 𝐸𝐴𝐸 and 𝐸𝐸, to be honest. And if anybody else wants to make himself a championship contender, now's the time. It's round 4, it's the halfway point of the season.
And also important, Dave, with the sprint races, people can change their setups throughout the sessions, or from one session to another, if they don't feel comfortable. That's also very important, especially for 𝐸𝐸, who seemed to be very uncomfortable in his car.
Yeah, has 𝐸𝐸. Is this a race that 𝐞𝐒𝐲𝐸 finally wins? Can 𝐞𝐒𝐲𝐸 finally get himself on the top step of the podium?
Can Kobe finally win, actually?
Can Kobe win for real? Yes, here we go. So many questions that are about to be answered. The lights are on. And round 4 of the VGL eSports Speed Kings Championship is go! And it's a spinner at the back, but it's a good start by Kobe. And in fact, Lorenzo...
flying.
The front two are gone. What? In Meno?
Wow.
Oh, and the Haas goes round. And Hennessy's gone backwards as well. And 𝐸𝐴𝐸 is out. Oh, it's a messy start. 𝐿𝐸𝐻's off. Jimmy's off. Hennessy's off. It is a virtual.
Yeah.
Kobe and Lorenzo got a lightning start. 𝐸𝐸 up 2. What a start.
Both Haas have crashed and Hennessy.
Oh, Rasa! Oh yeah, also involved there. Kieran's up 3, up to 8th place. Matt's up 5. Where did 𝐸𝐸? 𝐸𝐸 up 4. That's crucial for 𝐸𝐸.
That's crucial for 𝐸𝐸, yeah. It's a good start for 𝐸𝐸.
So,
and fine for Lorenzo with the medium tire. That's a good start.
That's crucial. That's crucial. And 𝐞𝐒𝐲𝐸 went backwards on the soft tyres. But there was contact in there. Hennessy and Jimmy ran very wide at turn 1, sort of virtual safety car right now. 𝐸𝐸's up to stay 7th on his mediums.
Tess up 6.
Yeah, this is
out of the session.
Tess has clawed his way up, and don't forget, Tess didn't even take part in qualifying. recovered up to 8th place in the sprint race, and now finds himself in 6th place. Virtual safety car is really helping those guys who suffered front wing woes at the start. Still the virtual is out as 𝐞𝐸𝐸 gearing up for a restart. 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐨𝐫, we said these drivers need to pass their championship rivals. 𝐞𝐒𝐩 will want to get past Lorenzo. Will go with green flag, and 𝐶𝐻 and 𝐸𝐞𝐥𝐜𝐸 go side by side. 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐶, it's a what a start by 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐸. Tava pits. Oh, disaster for the champion leader, and here goes 𝐞𝐒𝐲𝐸 up into third. He's made 2 places. How about that? What a start by 𝐞𝐒𝐲𝐸. What a restart. Mano 4, 𝐶𝐻 down to 5th, and here comes 𝐶𝐻. 𝐶𝐻 down the inside.
What's happened to 𝐶𝐻? What's happened to 𝐶𝐻? He's losing so many places.
He's had a disastrous restart. Has he got floor damage? No evident front wing damage.
Through the field.
Tava pitting. What a disaster for Tava. The joint championship leader coming into this race has had an absolute nightmare night. But Lorenzo, on the medium tyres, is in 2nd place. 𝐞𝐸𝐸 way out in front. But 𝐞𝐒𝐲𝐸, this is it. This is crucial. Tava's out the equation. 𝐞𝐒𝐲𝐸 needs to get past. Mano 4th, 𝐶𝐻 5th, 𝐶𝐻 now in 6th place. VDV's up to 8th place with a good job. Matt up to 9th. 𝐶𝐻 10th place through Magnussen 𝐵EGASEKA. What a great sight that is as the cars meander in and out at crazily insane speeds. And it's 𝐶𝐻 on Mano here. 𝐶𝐻 having an absolutely inspired race, and in fact Mano's made a mistake. Can 𝐶𝐻 get through? VDV's going backwards, and 𝐶𝐻 round the outside of club corner. Now the inside. Mano's got
lost it.
No comeback from Mano. Oh, great racing, and 𝐶𝐻 takes 4th.
What a
brilliant
battle.
Brilliant from 𝐶𝐻.
Mano got a warning there.
This is by far the best race I've seen 𝐶𝐻 race so far. He looked good in Austria for the first half and fell away, but my word, 𝐶𝐻 is on it, and 𝐞𝐒𝐲𝐸𝐸 in DRS of Lorenzo. Again,
VDV spun out of stow, and VDV once again cannot get up to places. I feel like seeing Bottas.
Mano and 𝐶𝐻, and Mano's got back through. Incredible. Mano's back through on 𝐶𝐻. And now 𝐶𝐻 trying to get involved in the party. He's on a recovery, and 𝐸𝐞𝐥𝐜𝐸's there, and Matt's there, and 𝐶𝐻 is there as well. But here we go, just like in the sprint race, it's 𝐞𝐒𝐲𝐸 right behind the back of Lorenzo there, pulling away from Mano and 𝐶𝐻. Oh, 𝐞𝐒𝐲𝐸 running out wide. Do not pick up a penalty, 𝐞𝐒𝐲𝐸.
It doesn't give warnings that going wide there. It's a glitch of the game. It never gives warning.
And sadly, we've got a glitch in the timing screens because I can't quite see what the timings are. But Kieran, Kieran,
Matt is on the grass, but he saves it.
And I can see 𝐻 going for Mano. 𝐻 has got Mano. Mano no DRS. Can 𝐸𝐞𝐥𝐜𝐸 get through as well? And 𝐶𝐻, but they can't. And now this time 𝐻 is through and should be able to hold it this time. And can he catch the front two? So 𝐞𝐒𝐲𝐸. Have they caught 𝐞𝐝𝐸𝐸? They have. 𝐞𝐝𝐝E's made a mistake. 𝐞𝐝𝐝E's made a mistake. Oh, come on, 𝐞𝐝𝐝Ee. Don't do this. My word. Matt going.
𝐶𝐻 has lost it. 𝐻𝐻 is off.
Oh, we saw it in the sprint race. It's turn 1 for 𝐻𝐻. Disaster, because he was running in the points.
He was having a good race, yeah. That's a shame.
Long way to go. Long way to go yet. Right there, 𝐶𝐻 right behind the back of Mano.
And Mano is so close to 𝐻𝐻.
Oh, an 𝐸𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸 and 𝐶𝐻 make contact. 𝐸𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸 trying to go around the outside of the Greek driver. Jimmy's past Kieran on a recovery run, and good defending by 𝐶𝐻. In the meantime, look at the front three.
Mano's gonna do a Lewis Max battle? No, he's staying behind.
Oh, nose to tail. You don't know where to look. Oh, and who's that running wide? That's 𝐞𝐻 running out wide, and Matt running out wide as well.
And Lorenzo getting a crucial DRS from 𝐞𝐝𝐝 now to defend from 𝐞𝐝𝐝.
Yeah, Lorenzo, you've got to feel Lorenzo's in pole position, well, in the prime seat here on his medium tyres.
And
Background.
Mano's coming back to 𝐻𝐻.
Here we go, 𝐻𝐻 holding on for what he can with no DRS, and does hold on this time.
And 𝐶𝐻 is trying to benefit from that battle.
On board with 𝐶𝐻. In fact, it's Mano who's having a go and gets out of it. Sensible.
Ooh, almost.
Sensible. got out of it just in time. The Dutch driver realising the risks there. Matt's now got a penalty. Matt's catching this battle as well. Look at this, on board of 𝐞𝐥𝐸. He can see all three of them just ahead of him. Oh, where do you look?
So close. Lorenzo's so close to 𝐞𝐸 now, he can attack.
What's happening to 𝐞𝐸? Has 𝐞𝐸 made a mistake and got damage?
That soft tire is not giving him a good advantage.
He was miles out in front. He was 2 seconds out in front. He's made a mistake, and I wonder if he's damaged the under floor of the car. Because
there is a spot at Silverstone to damage the underbody on your own.
Yeah, Kops and Beckett's is one. 𝐞𝐸 and 𝐞𝐸 and 𝐸𝐸. 𝐞𝐸 holding on. Oh, penalty, and he's about to lose a place to 𝐞𝐸 on the outside of left field. 𝐞𝐸 holding on. This is by far the most competitive we've seen 𝐞𝐸 this season. 𝐞𝐸 tucks in behind the Dutch driver.
That's gonna be a Max Lewis battle. Oh no!
No, not this time. Round Kops' corner. 𝐞𝐸 uses his favourite trick to run up wide at Kops. And now we'll have to. Oh, sure not into Maggots. Oof. That was mighty close. At the front, Lorenzo.
Lorenzo's on the attack. Lorenzo's on the attack to 𝐞𝐸 now. Is he gonna overtake? He's not using battery though.
He doesn't need to push it yet. He knows. Lorenzo knows that when these guys stop, he's got a beautiful free track ahead of him to pump the laps in, and will then be on the soft tyres. 𝐞𝐸𝐲 is the man that needs to make the move. Taz's race is going from bad to worse. Tess still holding on for 𝐞𝐸.
He's in the mix. Matt is in the mix there for fourth.
Yeah, and Hennessy, who got spun at turn 1, is also catching this battle quite quickly.
Yeah, what a comeback for Hennessy.
And VDV, who's back in the points. Oh, 𝐞𝐸 down the inside. A little bit far back into Village. Tess, what a great race this is. I'm glad to say it's been largely clean so far. I can see 𝐞𝐸 passing Rasa on the map, and 𝐞𝐸's got him
again. And 𝐞𝐸 once again is getting through up to 4th.
And there we go. 𝐞𝐸, of course, has that penalty, so Tess won't be too worried just yet, but he's got 𝐞𝐸 right behind him. This is fantastic to see. So now it's 𝐞𝐸 at the front of the train. It's his turn to drag him round. I'm keeping an eye on the front as well. Their line astern there as well. Through Kops. Let's go to the front because I can see 𝐞𝐸 is struggling. Look how much time he loses. Oh, what a helicopter shot. And you can see, in fact, it's 𝐞𝐸𝐲 this time who's possibly closer to Lorenzo, but they makes a mistake coming out of Beckett's. And 𝐞𝐸's struggling out of Beckett's. I wonder if he must have some sort of damage.
And now Tess is again coming back at 𝐸𝐸. It's going back and forth all the time.
Yeah, and look there in the background as Tess this time. Oh, 𝐞𝐸 wants some of this. 𝐞𝐸 wants some of it into Kops' corner. Can he get Stowe corner, sorry, and doesn't get through. Good clean racing. I'm loving this. This is what it's all about. This is proper esports racing right here.
Great racing so far.
Matt's joined the party. Hennessy's catching him on mediums to join the party, and he's bringing VDV and possibly Jimmy with him.
How about 𝐞𝐸𝐲? He's now so close to Lorenzo. Lorenzo has to attack now because 𝐞𝐸𝐲 is so close.
Oh, what a move by 𝐞𝐸! Sorry to cut in. 𝐞𝐸, can he make a stick around the outside? No, he can't. 𝐸𝐸 holds on, and here comes 𝐸𝐸. Of course, 𝐸𝐸's on the medium tyres, don't forget. On board with the Canadian. Let's go on board with 𝐞𝐸. In fact, it's 𝐸𝐸. Let's go on board with 𝐸𝐸 because he steams past Tess. And then free abreast.
They touch. Oh, thank you, no fun.
Ah, this is. Oh, look at 𝐸𝐸! 𝐸𝐸's past 1. He's past 2.
Wow, it's a 4-way fight.
This is fantastic. And now it's 𝐞𝐸 behind 𝐸𝐸. 𝐞𝐸 can't believe it. He was trying to go for 4th place. Now he's 7th. Matt runs out wide. Oh, this is Matt trying to have a move on 𝐞𝐸. This is absolutely brilliant racing here at Silverstone. Matt picks up another penalty.
Lorenzo is now pushing his battery to pass 𝐞𝐸𝐲. He's on the inside of 𝐞𝐸𝐲 up to 1st.
Into Stowe. Lorenzo, the championship leader, leads again. 𝐞𝐸's lost it. 𝐞𝐸𝐲 will need to follow suit quickly. What about the mad battle?
𝐞𝐸's coming back.
Can he do it? 𝐞𝐸 around the outside.
Lorenzo stays ahead.
Lorenzo just ahead. Oh, but look at this! They're free abreast and they start finishing straight. Lorenzo's to 2nd. And 𝐞𝐸𝐲 can't get through. And 𝐞𝐸 retakes the lead.
Lorenzo made a terrible exit out of the last corner.
Yeah, he was too tight. Way too tight at club corner. Had to avoid contact. Good racing again. And Tess and 𝐸𝐸 and 𝐸𝐸 and 𝐞𝐸. And 𝐞𝐸 side by side with 𝐸𝐸. Had to back out. Matt keeping a watching brief. Hennessy's here. Here comes Hennessy. And man, VDV! This is incredible! Fourth down to 10th! Look at the map!
What is going on? And Rasam and Gio now are fighting for the last place. Everywhere, it's fights everywhere. And 2 Aston Martins now.
Tess are getting past Kieran, look at this, Mano, Tess, 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸, Sklav around the inside of Matt trying to go around the outside of Luffield. Hennessy and VDV have joined the party. Look at this train of cars, and it's Sklav on the inside. Oh, sorry, he's defending from the inside of Matt. Aston Martins are battling. The Rasa and Gio are battling. There's battles absolutely. The only man who's not battling is little Jimmy. That is the only driver not in a battle right now. This is fantastic. Lorenzo and Kobe. Here we go again. Take 2. Lorenzo on the inside of Stone Corner. No
Not
contact. Kobe hangs around the outside. Kobe stays in front. Tess back into 4th place ahead of Mano. Oh, those penalties for Mano and Matt could really cost him. Team M&M are in trouble with those penalties. 𝐞𝐸𝐸 is just sitting there.
Mano's off. Mano's round. Mano has spun, but he saves it. They touch with Tess, unfortunately.
Oh, what a shame! What a shame!
Just as Tess was turning in, he touched the front wing of Mano.
And now it's 𝐞𝐸𝐸𝐸 who's right behind. In fact, Sklav's having a look here. 𝐞𝐸𝐸𝐸
Oh,
right.
Sklav is almost off, but he saves it. Wow, what a save!
Matt down the inside. Oh, this is brilliant. Oh my word! So Tess is pulling away.
Oh, that's an easy one for Sklav, I think. Actually not, that's a great straight line speed for 𝐞𝐸𝐸𝐸. He stays ahead.
𝐞𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸's in the mediums. 𝐞𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸's got a great chance of a haul of points because he'll put the soft tyres on later on. He made the front 3 in those tail. Matt's now trying to climb his way up through the field as well. Bringing Hennessy with him, bringing VDV with him. So there's Tess, there's 𝐞𝐸𝐸𝐸, there's Sklav, there's Matt, there's Hennessy, there's VDV, there's Mano, there's little Jimmy. Jimmy's here as well. What a tussle. Oh, they're all off at Cop's corner. Oh, they're side by side. The back is free breast. This won't work. Who's going to yield? It's Hennessy. And now he's going to lose the place to VDV. Surely Hennessy and VDV are side by side in Beckett, and it's VDV who backs out of it. Oh, this is just sensational. This is just brilliant. And Matt charges through to 5th place. What a drive by Matt.
Wow, Matt up to 5th, and Sklav losing the place to Hennessy. He's pitting. Sklav is in the pits.
Is he going to get an undercut? Is he going for the undercut?
Definitely, yeah.
And now do they respond?
Oh, it's a three-way battle on the last corner.
Oh, here we go! 𝐞𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸's dropped behind Matt and Hennessy. So Hennessy's got past 𝐞𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸's now lost 2 places. Another Ferrari of Mano making contact VDV. VDV up to 8th place. We saw VDV and Hennessy facing the wrong way in turn 1. Jimmy's there! Oh, by the way, a front wing change for Sklav. A front wing change for Sklav.
Oh, right. That's crucial. He cannot.
Mano's had an Mano's tyres look horrible. Oh, and Mano's now on 10th place. Jimmy charges through. Jimmy, VDV, and Hennessy have all been spun round this race. Look at the front 3 in the meantime. This
and
is
surprisingly. Oh, it's an Alpine out. It's Tava. Tava's out.
Oh, and going into the race, the joint championship leader is out. Nil point.
That was the worst race I've seen by Tava, by far. He cannot get it together, not in the quali, not in the sprint, not in the race.
And it could cost him a championship, because Lorenzo is sitting pretty in 2nd. Here we go again. DRS open for Cool Guy and Lorenzo. I tell you, this is by far my favourite race of the season. The first 3 races have all been brilliant, but this is fantastic, and they're still going at it. Yeah, there we go.
Side by side.
So who's going to take this one into Stone Corner? It's VDV on the inside of Jimmy. Is anyone going to pit and respond to Sklav? The answer is yes, it's VDV. And Matt. And don't forget, Sklav had to change his front wing, so that will give a bit of advantage. Now, what was going on here? This is 𝐞𝐸𝐸𝐸 defending from Mano, so Mano trying to get back at it.
𝐞𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸 is letting him go.
Who's that slow?
It's 𝐞𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸. He's backing off. He let him go.
Now, oh, big one, big one! Oh, what a shame for the Canadian driver! In turn 1! Completely, that's what you call a tank slapper. And
just like the sprint, 𝐞𝐸𝐸𝐸 loses on his own. Oh, what a shame for 𝐞𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸.
Lorenzo's out! Lorenzo's out! Lorenzo's out! Oh my word! Safety car! Lorenzo's out! And the championship has just been tipped upside down!
𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐨𝐿 can take the championship lead. If he wins the race, of course, but wow! What
This has just blown open the championship. The two championship contenders are out. We've got a safety car, and I said before the race, if Kobe and 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐨 and Hennessy can pick up big points, and Lorenzo and Tava hit trouble, we've got a new championship.
But the medium runners are not gonna be helped by this safety car.
No, Lorenzo. Well, no, they won't. Either two stop or suck it up, isn't it? Well,
Tava is gonna exhaling so relieving.
Wow. So the gap between, so as it stands, it's a 7-point gap between Lorenzo and Tava. 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐨 can take the championship lead with victory here. Oh, Optic!
I think Tava is gonna take that 7-point deficit. It's great for him.
Oh, this is a reprieve for Tava. But if Kobe can win here, if 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐨 can get some points, if Jimmy and VDV and 𝐞𝐸𝐻 can all pick up big points, we've got a new championship at the halfway point. Oh, Optics! I think he's going to retire. I think he just can't believe his luck, and he is.
Yeah, exactly.
And I tell you what.
Where's 𝐞𝐸𝐻 gonna come? Where's 𝐞𝐸𝐻 gonna be now after the pits? He's far actually. I don't know if he's gonna pass everyone.
Now, interesting. Hennessy's gone for the 2-stop.
He's coming in. He's coming in for a soft maybe.
Oh, surely the softs won't go to the end. Surely.
Hennessy is on the soft. He had no choice. But what is 𝐞𝐸𝐻 gonna do? He was already on first mediums.
Oh, this race, this championship, just throws unexpected scenarios and drama when you least expect it. This is unbelievable. So Lorenzo and Tava, the championship leaders, are out. Sus says he got wiped out. That's a real shame for Sus. However, I tell you what, Lucas, Tess is showing some incredible pace. Don't write him off. And I'm quite excited to see Tess up there. This is fantastic.
Oh, and you know where Lorenzo lost it? He lost it at love field. I don't know if he had a contact with someone because they were fighting, but Lorenzo lost at love field. At the exit of love field.
And to retire in left field. That's a tricky. That's tricky.
He must have crashed at the old pit entry.
Was there contact with 𝐞𝐒𝐲 again or Kobe?
I cannot tell. I'm just watching the map, and so I know where he crashed, but I don't know if he touched. I have no idea. Of course, he's gonna let us know later.
Oh my days! So Hennessy. Well, I tell you what, Hennessy now. Although his teammate is a championship contender, but Hennessy comes into this race on 22 points. If he can pick up a podium, he's gonna make up a whole lot of points in the championship contender.
If 𝐞𝐸𝐻 can make a comeback into a whole lot of points, he can go up there also.
And he's on soft, so 𝐞𝐸𝐻 has every intention of holding himself back in with those soft tyres on, but will he have to stop again? Oh my word.
He can go to the end easily, but will he lose time at the end?
Let's get this safety car in. I'm ready to go. Let's do this, because this is fantastic. I can't wait for this to restart. What a chance for Kobe and 𝐞𝐒𝐲 and Tess and Hennessy. And we're going to get a new winner. Let's VDV out of nowhere wins his second race of the season, but Lorenzo's won 2 this season, VDV's won 1, and at the halfway point, round 4, surely, but Hennessy may have to stop again. Penalties could be decided. Hey, Hennessy and Jimmy were facing the wrong way out of turn 1 on lap 1.
And surprisingly, neither of them has a penalty yet.
Yeah. And I tell you what, we know little Jimmy's quick. What a chance for little Jimmy.
Oh, and what's going on? Tess? What's Tess going? Which Tess? Oh, Tess has spun! Tess has spun!
I don't believe it.
Safety car.
Why? Do not believe it. There's no contact because there's no penalties. Tess has lost it in Woodcote under the safety car and has given up 3rd place to Hennessy.
He lost on the straight, I think. What a bizarre moment.
Tess will be absolutely kicking himself. I don't know what happened.
Was he trying to warm up his tires and maybe press the how do you call it?
The throttle, the acceleration. Yeah, the acceleration too much.
Yeah.
Well, that's a shocker. Tess will be absolutely raging inside that Mercedes. I hope the safety car's in this lap. I tell you what, now if you're Alfa Romeo...
Oh, someone's off.
Yeah, I thought somebody went... No way! VDV's gone off the road.
Oh, but he has to... Kieran had to give the position back.
But if you're 𝐞𝐸𝐨𝐽, your teammate behind you is on the softer tyres, do you let him go and let Hennessy try and have a go at 𝐞𝐸𝐽, or do you race your teammate and potential championship contender as well?
I think if Hennessy is apparently faster, then 𝐞𝐸𝐽 should move to the side for now. But if he's not so much faster, then 𝐞𝐸𝐽 has to stay ahead.
That's the question.
Much further in championship.
Are they communicating in the chat? Are they aware of each other? Here we go! Let's get going again! The two championship contenders are out! We've got a new race! We've got potentially a new championship right here!
Absolutely.
This is incredible! So, as Tess passes Kieran straight away, he's not messing around. He wants to get himself back up there. As 𝐶𝐻𝐿 passes Kieran, I've got a feeling Kieran's made a mistake. He's going backwards pretty quickly. No, he's not. He's just going backwards. Him and Rassau, we know, like to keep their noses clean out of trouble. Right, where's Hennessy? On board. In fact, he's dropped back. And we saw this in the sprint race. The medium tyres are actually seem just as quick. Is that Tezza going for Matt? It is. Down the inside of Woodcote, now into Luffield. Matt will have the inside, Tezza around the outside, now down the inside. Matt struggling.
Nice switch back by Tezza, and he's ahead, I think so.
Oh, it's closed down the old pitch, straight into Cop's corner, and yes, great move by Tezza, but Matt hanging around the outside. It's not done yet. Brilliant racing here. Ah, Matt.
Oh, almost.
This is close. Oh, VDV penalty, and Matt holds on, and now VDV's got a run on Tezza.
And Hennessy is not so rapid so far.
Kobe leads, but has Kobe got damage, of course? Because he was struggling to keep Lorenzo and 𝐞𝐸𝐽 behind him before the safety car. Oh, this is brilliant. Again, we're straight back to it, aren't we? Here we go. Rassa passes Kieran, so Rassa up to 12th place in the Haas. Kobe fastest lap, but he's only just ahead. Tess passes Tezza. So Tezza, from challenging for 6th place, is now down to 9th. Bad lap in the end for Tezza. There's points for anybody here. It's a race where you just got to keep it clean. 𝐶𝐿's not... Oh, I'm about to say 𝐶𝐿's not coming through. Yes, he is. There he is. And he's got past Tezza as well. Tezza fighting back. Oh, tapped the rear wheel of 𝐶𝐿. And, oh no, what's going on with that car? Look, that one looks horrible. And I think Gio is going to find himself getting through as well. He is... Not quite yet. Now he's down the outside. Tezza's going to make him fight for this, though. Now Gio have the inside, but Tezza holds on. So, yeah, Hennessy on the soft tyres is not... Unless he's saving those softs, because if he's got to stop again, he's in trouble. And in fact, it's Jimmy. It's Jimmy right behind who can sense his first podium of the season. Oh, man. This race, this championship. Oh, and Tezza's gone, he's out. Cop's corner.
Not a great
no, not a safety car. Come on, Codemasters.
That's great for the soft runners. So another safety car. Is Kobe pitting? No, he's doing a dummy there to 𝐞𝐸𝐽. Now,
apparently, Lorenzo reckons that 𝐞𝐸𝐽...
Oh, Matt in the pits. Yeah, Matt in the pits. Only one, I think.
If I was the soft runners, I'll ditch these. I'll ditch those softs now. But Lorenzo thinks that he and 𝐞𝐸𝐽 had contact again. How many times this season have 𝐞𝐸𝐽 and Lorenzo made contact? Wow. Safety car just takes the sting out of it slightly.
Let's take a breather.
Yeah, let's take stock, because we've got a sort of new championship here. We've got a new race where Kobe is still hanging on. Those soft tyres aren't working out, are they, for Hennessy? And I wonder whether he'd be tempted just to take the pain now and stop for mediums and he hasn't got to stop again. Same with 𝐶𝐿. And 𝐶𝐿's got nothing to lose back there, unless they think the softs can go all the way. So I'm just drawing a bit of breath. So 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐨 Lorenzo, is there more implications for 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐨 and Lorenzo as we've seen all season? However, it won't help Lorenzo. He's out the race. He's scoring nothing. Tess saying the rears were so bad. So Tess is back to 7th place. We saw him crash from 3rd in the safety car, slip back down to 11th. He's now back up to 7th place. Jimmy reckons Tennessee might be playing the team game here. I wonder, yeah. I think that's the situation. I think Hennessy is playing the team game for 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐨, keeping because Hennessy's got to keep Jimmy behind. If Jimmy gets through, he's going to be all over the back of 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐿 and Kobe, no doubt about it, and possibly Menno as well. But he's got a penalty, and VDV is starting to get into position in 6th place where he can now help Kobe if he can start getting past Jimmy and possibly Hennessy and Menno as well. So lots, and Tess has got pace. 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐿 on the soft tyres isn't done yet, so I think Hennessy could be playing a team game here for 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐿. What do you reckon, Lucas?
Yeah, I think 𝐞𝐒𝐻𝐿, he's fighting for the championship. He has to get the first call, I think.
Kobe says on the comments he's sweating. I just wonder, because Kobe was cruising. He cruised the sprint race. He was 2 seconds ahead. Then all of a sudden we saw him just ahead of Lorenzo and struggling since. And I wonder if Kobe's got a bit of damage.
And I'll tell you what, Dave, if 𝐞𝐒𝐻𝐿 finishes second, he's taking the championship lead by 1 point from Lorenzo.
Wow. And now he'll just be 8 ahead of Tava. And Kobe will then be on, so what, he's on 8 points now, plus 25, potentially 26. That put him into in the 30s. He'll be in it. Kobe will be in the championship battle if he wins this. No doubt about it. VDV can get himself back up in there as well. We could have 6-7 drivers within a shot of the championship going into the final 3 races. Of course, we've got a sprint race in Saudi Arabia to finish the season off. Where are we next, Lucas? After Silverstone? There's going to be some classic tracks coming up. Belgium on the horizon.
It's Belgium, yeah.
It is Belgium next. So Belgium, and I'm going to hasten a guess at Monza and then Saudi Arabia.
It's Brazil first and then finishing at Saudi Arabia.
So after this, great tracks to finish it. Belgium, Brazil and Saudi. There's a sprint race in Saudi as well. This championship, I've got a feeling, I can't call it because it's been such an unpredictable championship and races so far. Safety car coming in. Nah, come on. Yes, thank you. Let's get this show on the road. For the sake of the championship, as a neutral, I'd love to see Kobe win, just to put himself in with a championship chance. 𝐞𝐒𝐻𝐿's still going to lead it. Hennessy's got himself a fighting chance. Jimmy would give himself a long shot, although he needs a podium. VDV, if he can get a top 4, would really put himself in the position as well. 𝐞𝐒𝐻𝐿 needs a big result.
And Kobe's very early. He's already off.
He's gone. Kobe's gone, yeah. Maybe he's caught 𝐞𝐒𝐻𝐿 off guard here. Kobe's gone very early. Safety car.
𝐞𝐒𝐻𝐿's off. He spun.
I don't believe it.
What a moment. What a race. This is crazy.
This is incredible. This championship. 𝐞𝐒𝐻𝐿's last and out the points.
This is crazy. I've never seen anything like it. 3 championship leaders, all of them out, or actually 𝐞𝐒𝐻𝐿 is in the race, but he's out of the points.
And Lorenzo will still lead the championship as it stands. And it would be...
No.
It would be Hennessy who jumps a whole lot of positions and puts himself in a championship fight. Lorenzo Tava aren't going to score, and as it stands, 𝐞𝐒𝐻𝐿, who makes an error on the restart, is now last.
That was a big mistake by 𝐞𝐒𝐻𝐿.
Well, and here comes 𝐞𝐒𝐻𝐿. 𝐞𝐒𝐻𝐿 passing Tess. 𝐞𝐒𝐻 on soft tyres, of course. VDV up to 5th place now. Jimmy on the podium. Oh, 𝐞𝐻𝐿 running way wide. Where's he going to rejoin? Just ahead of Tess. Those softs, I tell you what, you're right. Those soft tyres have had a reprieve. Kobe pulling it out now. 2.1 seconds ahead. Jimmy can sense 18 points here. He'll want to get
He's that potential championship lead, catching everyone out. They're all crossing their own.
Yeah, nobody wants to lead the championship. Tava came in leading the championship. had a terrible sprint and race. He's out. Lorenzo retook the lead of the championship. He's out. 𝐞𝐤𝐨𝐽 led the championship for a lap or two. He's now down in 12th place. And 𝐞𝐒𝐩, the man who had 3 pole positions, hadn't scored a point to his name, has 8 from the sprint race and now on for 26 points here as well to put himself right in a championship mix. But little Jimmy can follow suit if he can get second. Oh, sparks there from 𝐞𝐤𝐿. 𝐿𝐿 and VDV's penalties could be pretty costly. Oh, and as I say that, 𝐿𝐿 another penalty as well.
Oh yeah. If 𝐞𝐤 can get the podium, he's right in it as well.
But surely 𝐞𝐤's
he's making a move on VDV now as we speak. But VDV stays ahead.
Those soft tyres are really hooked in at the moment. VDV 1 lap older medium tyres, which should have the better endurance. Gio there in 8th place. VDV's gone! He's out! Oh, if that's a safety car, that better not be.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, you are kidding me.
That's a justifiable safety car. It's a total crash.
𝐞𝐤𝐿's out!
What?
𝐞𝐤𝐿's actually binned it! 𝐞𝐤𝐿's binned it!
He will not score.
Safety car's out again.
I've seen it all today. I've seen it all.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. The 3 championship contenders are all going to score absolutely nothing.
And all of it because they all crashed on their own. Actually, Lorenzo was hit, but 𝐞𝐤𝐿 and Tava crashed on their own.
So, 𝐞𝐤𝐿, what a chance for 𝐞𝐤𝐿. 36 points, but he's still going to be. He's going to be on the same points as I think 𝐞𝐤𝐿 and 𝐞𝐤𝐿 could be on the same points after this.
I think 𝐞𝐤𝐿 will be 3 points ahead, but because he also scored on the sprint. But still, 𝐞𝐤𝐿 is right in it, I think, because he's also so fast.
I cannot believe it. 𝐞𝐤, don't write off 𝐞𝐤. He's 4th in the championship at the moment. VDV, well, that's his championship done, and again, it's win or bust for the AlphaTauris.
And Rasa doing a smart move, beating for new softs. He didn't lose any position, so why not?
Yes, Rasa! Yes, Rasa! I love it, Rasa!
Watch out for Rasa now.
Rasa's had an 11th, a 4th, and an 8th. Now, what I love about Rasa, there's nothing spectacular about Rasa.
Oh, there is something going on here. They also... Oh, okay, it's all sorted up, okay.
Rasa, there's nothing spectacular about Rasa. He just keeps his nose clean, keeps the penalties down, and he's had some big results this season. And now he's going to fancy a shot at some more points. He hasn't qualified in the top 10 this season, except with the result of the sprint race. But wow, Rasa's got another fantastic chance.
Let's see what he can do. Of course, anything better than 7th doesn't look likely because of the penalties. But who knows, maybe someone else crashes.
Well,
can 𝐞𝐤𝐿 keep it together? He's leading the race. He's been leading the race all alone. He only has to bring it home.
And 𝐞𝐤𝐿 on the restart last time was mighty. Absolutely mighty on the restart last time. So can he keep it together this time as well? It's going to be a late night, folks. It's going to be. We're nearly at 9:45 our time for the Greek drivers. They're in tomorrow.
Right.
Their Friday started. It could be a happy Friday for 𝐞𝐤. Is 𝐞𝐤 the last remaining Greek? Oh, Gio's there. Gio's had 2 5ths this season and now 7th. He could be looking at a 5th place. Tess will be just kicking himself. Just be kicking himself because Tess could be right in there. Jimmy's got a chance here.
And the top 3 is on AI because they're all looking for penalties, I guess. And
they're all commenting in the chat. I can tell you that now. They're all commenting in the chat. I can't. Little Jimmy's got a chance. If Jimmy can pass Hennessy early doors, he's got a chance at 𝐞𝐤𝐿 if 𝐞𝐤𝐿 has got that damage. I'd love to see. I'd love to see either Jimmy or 𝐞𝐤𝐿 up there.
And Jimmy only 1 warning. How about that?
Good stuff from Jimmy. Jimmy on 3 points this season. This could really elevate him into maybe a start. It's still a long shot for him for the championship, but if he wins this, it'll be a different story. 𝐞𝐤 now on 8 lap old soft tyres, but these safety cars have really. I hope we can have a clean sprint to the end. Matt, Liam is Kieran's going to score points again as well. Kieran's had a 7th and a 6th so far this season. Now on for more. Again, like Rasa, nothing spectacular. Just keeps their noses clean, keeps out of trouble, keeps it on track. And by the way, Team M&M, as it stands, 4th and 8th. But it doesn't. These safety cars are not helping Mano with his penalties.
Not at all. Yeah, he's gonna drop right back. So it will only be 6 laps left or 5.
And then we'll have 3 of those with no DRS, which may just help 𝐞𝐸𝐸. Safety car should be in this time.
And Tess is on the verge of penalty now. He's 1 warning shy of penalty.
Come on, Tess, keep that clean. What a recovery. Tess did not take part in qualifying, started dead last in the sprint race, got himself to 8th, now in 6th, could have been 3rd. Spun on the first safety car, 2nd, we've had so many now. So 𝐞𝐸𝐸 got the jump last time round. Big one as well over Hennessy. Hennessy, well, I tell you, if Hennessy won, he would take 2nd in the championship.
Possibly.
He would.
Does
Hennessy
he have enough life on the softs?
That's yeah. But if Hennessy won, he'd be 2nd in the championship. No way! No way! He's done a 𝐞𝐸𝐸𝐸! I do not believe it! Hennessy's done a 𝐞𝐸𝐸𝐸! His own teammate, he's gone round under the safety car!
He's gonna retire. What?
I don't believe it! 𝐞𝐸𝐸's 5th! 𝐞𝐸𝐸's already passed Tess!
Why is everyone spinning out there? It's not raining out there either.
Is it not raining? I don't know. I don't believe it. Tess gets 𝐞𝐸𝐸 back. 𝐞𝐸𝐸 and Tess side by side. 𝐞𝐸𝐸's already. Oh, Tess should have it this time by. Here comes Matt. 𝐞𝐸𝐸's just lost 2 places. No, he has the inside. Tess forces Matt wide. Matt's got a penalty. Tess takes it and 𝐞𝐸𝐸 goes from 5th to 7th. And 𝐤𝐸𝐸 right behind me. 𝐤𝐸𝐸's on for a podium.
And G on the inside of Matt.
Oh, Kieran getting feisty. I said nothing spectacular about Kieran. Kieran getting right. And there's Rasa. Oh, their gloves are off now. Little Jimmy's can't keep up with 𝐞𝐸𝐸𝐸. 𝐞𝐸𝐸's away. Matt now to 6th place ahead of 𝐞𝐸𝐸𝐸. 𝐞𝐸𝐸's had 2 5th places this season. He's now 7th place. There's Kieran and Rasa right behind them both as well.
Watch out for Assam though, he's on the first soft tyres.
Yeah, he's on qualifying laps as we speak. 𝐤𝐸𝐸𝐸 is going to get another podium. He finished 3rd in Austria last time out. 𝐤𝐸𝐸𝐸 is 4th in the championship.
Together, of course, everyone has fun out.
That's true, we keep jinxing everybody, that's true. 𝐤𝐸𝐸𝐸's had a 6th, an 8th and a 3rd, and he'll be on for a 3rd again because Mano's penalty. And Rasa getting past Kieran, no DRS into Stone Corner, and the American driver charges through. I said Rasa comes alive in the second half of the races. Here he comes again. 𝐞𝐸𝐸𝐸 fastest lap. Tess.
Wow, Dave.
I tell you what, if Tess is flying. If Tess can catch 𝐤𝐸𝐸𝐸 and his tyres go off, he could be on for a podium, Tess.
He could be, yeah. But of course, again, he's on the verge of penalty. He has to be careful.
Mano has 6, so Tess would be in 4th as it stands.
Right.
Matt has 9. So Matt's going to finish behind. Rasa's on for a 7th place. Look at this. Here goes 𝐞𝐸𝐸𝐸 over Matt. Matt's got damage. Matt is looking all over the place here.
Yeah. Oh, someone's off. Is that Hennessy? Yeah,
it's Hennessy. It's poor Hennessy. I cannot believe it.
Was going for a double podium, and now they're 1 point.
And guess what? McLaren aren't going to score much. The constructors will be blown wide open as well. Little Jimmy, who was facing the wrong way on the first corner of the race, is now into 2nd place.
Oh, 𝐤𝐸𝐸𝐸 is going so wide, but there's
he loves that trick on Mano. Can 𝐤𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸 keep his tyres in? That's the question. In, out, Maggots. Oh, Tess, and that's the podium for Tess.
It was expected to happen any moment.
He is pushing hard. Rasa's got 6 seconds. Oh, Rasa's got 6 seconds, and 𝐤𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸 passes Mano into Stone Corner, and 𝐞𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸's passing Matt round the outside.
Oh, they touched.
They did touch. It could be another. Oh, go on then. Matt not giving it up just yet into club and farm. Here they come. A little bit of contact. And again, Matt runs out wide. That'll be a warning for Matt. Rasa can benefit big time here. Kieran Liam.
He needs to benefit immediately. There's not so many laps left.
2 laps. There, Matt's through. Rasa trying to go through on the outside. Rasa's got 3 more seconds. And I get a contact again. Tess now right behind the back of 𝐸𝐻𝐻. They've got DRS now, of course. So 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐨𝐿 yet again for the Greek driver. 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐿's coming through. Tess is on for a fantastic second place. I'm delighted for Jimmy.
I want to say hats off to Jimmy, but I want to wait until the end of the race.
Let's not curse any more drivers.
It's 12 positions up.
By the way, 𝐻ENNESSY has just taken a valuable championship point off 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐿 with the fastest lap. So that's big. Tess would be in 4th as it stands, and Matt's gone! Cups corner. They'll probably throw a safety car for that as well.
No, there's not that much. It's too late either way.
So now Rasa would be behind Kieran as it stands, so he needs to pass Gio and get on with it.
And
Here we go. I think Rasa heard my comments about not being spectacular. Through he goes into, at the moment, 6th place.
Can he pull away now? Make 3 seconds to Gio. It's only 2 laps left.
Rasa just does it every race. Great scenes from the American driver. I really like his style. Never qualifies in the top 10, and yet here he is, just like 𝐞𝐒𝐻𝐿, just like Kieran.
Yeah.
1 point. Jimmy's catching 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐿 1.6. This battle's not quite done yet. He's got 6/10 of a second to the DRS. 𝐞𝐒𝐻𝐿 only 3.2 behind. 𝐸𝐻𝐻's kept up with 𝐞𝐒𝐻𝐿. I wonder if 𝐞𝐒𝐻𝐿's tyres are starting to go on the softs. Tess still right behind as well. Tess will be ruining 𝐸𝐻𝐻's DRS, but Tess would still be on for an excellent 4th place. But Tess knows deep down that could have possibly been a podium if he hadn't have binned it behind the safety car. Rasa
I think you'll also take the 4th just fine.
Yeah, 4th's a good result, by far his best result of the season. Tess he showed good pace in Austria. It all fell apart for him late on in that race. Tess 12th in the championship, 7 points, on for a lovely haul of points here.
0.3 for little Jimmy. Let's keep an eye on that.
Keep an eye on Jimmy is coming. Well, it's just going to be out of reach, I think. We're just going to run out of laps for poor Jimmy.
Yeah, no DRS on the last lap either. He's 1.7.
Yeah,
I think 𝐞𝐒𝐻𝐿 used his battery now.
Yeah, he has, because he just pulled away nearly half a second on a few corners. 𝐞𝐻𝐿 holding on. 𝐞𝐒𝐻 doesn't need to do anything silly here. In fact, none of these drivers do.
No, that's another penalty. Definitely gonna lose to Gio now. And possibly to Kieran as well.
Yeah, I think Kieran will now take. So Rasa's on for 8th.
He's on for 8th.
Still points for the American driver. 𝐞𝐻𝐿, 𝐸𝐻𝐻 and Tess, I feel are done. None of these drivers need to do anything silly because they're all going to finish 3rd. Tess will be 4th, and 𝐸𝐻𝐻 will be a brilliant 5th place for him. Meanwhile, there is 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐿, and as we said, it's win or bust. But this win in the sprint race has given him 8 points. This feature race win will give him 25, and all of a sudden, Matt's gone. And all of a sudden, 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐿 is a championship contender, and Jimmy could have an outside shot as well.
And 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐿 took almost all possible points he could get today, except for the fastest lap point.
Yeah, 𝐻ENNESSY's got that. 𝐻ENNESSY will have that bonus point. And the championship, Lorenzo, Tava, 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐿 all don't stall the top 3 of the championship. It means this man here has got himself in the mix. 𝐞𝐒𝐻 puts himself right in the mix at 15 more points. That's going to put him nearly into 40 odd points. Round the farm comes 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐿. Round club corner, the Belgian driver will take victory at the halfway point of the season. 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐿 enters the frame in the championship. He wins in Silverstone. A brilliant second.
What a race!
Well
a race
done.
For Jimmy.
No.
Why did Jimmy? No, I think that's a glitch.
That's a glitch. That's a glitch. Yeah. Jimmy is 2nd. 𝐞𝐒𝐻 is 3rd. Tess is 4th. 𝐸𝐻𝐻 5th. Gio 6th. It is Kieran 7th. Rasa, more points for Kieran and Rasa in 7th and 8th. Matt will get 9th, and 𝐻ENNESSY will have a fastest lap to go with his 10th place. And Lucas, championship and races we just can't call. This has been thrown wide open.
Wide open, exactly, Dave. What a race! So many human errors by the drivers. So many spins on their own.
Yeah, bizarre. Under the safety car, under the cool-down laps. Jimmy is 2nd, by the way. 𝐞𝐻𝐿 will not keep that 2nd place. Little Jimmy, that's deserved. I know he started 4th, but he was facing the wrong way coming out of turn 1. He was booted to the back. So that's a great recovery by little Jimmy and well-deserved points. 𝐞𝐸 wins 8 points in the sprint race for the win. Now the 25 here, and he has entered the championship. Like I said, he is now right in that battle. And somehow Lorenzo's had 2 DNFs this season. Lucas didn't finish in Baku, hasn't finished here, and leads the championship by 7 points from Tava.
That says a lot about this championship. You don't have to be perfect to win it. You have to be consistent.
It's been a wild 4 races. It's been a wild first half of the season. We got Belgium, round 5.
𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐨𝐫𝐭𝐬 with that third. He's going up to third in the championship, 12 points behind Lorenzo.
Yep.
𝐞𝐒𝐲 is right back in it.
And 𝐞𝐒𝐲𝐸 is still 50. Will still be 16 points behind Lorenzo. And 𝐞𝐸 is at the fray as well. Hennessy, I think it's too late for him. Oh. There you are. Well done, Rasa and Kieran, by the way. And 𝐿, fifth and a 6th for him. Menno, best result of the season for him. And Tess will be kicking himself, no doubt about that. Hennessy got Matt in the end, by the way. So 9th for Hennessy in a fastest lap. Wow. Yeah. Your driver of the day, Lucas?
Oh, definitely Jimmy. Up 12 positions. It was a great race by Jimmy because it's the first time he doesn't get a penalty, so that's a big improvement. Not only did he come back, but he also kept it clean. Yeah, big race for Jimmy.
𝐞𝐸 was brilliant today. He controlled it. Maybe if Lorenzo hadn't retired, it would have been possibly Lorenzo's, but 𝐞𝐸 did an excellent job today. But little Jimmy, that's fantastic. He was due that. He was due that, and he's got his 2nd place. But I think everyone who finished that race deserves a shout, to be honest with you. Yeah. I think that was the racing was absolutely brilliant today. That was
we have 2 tracks coming up with long straights. It's gonna be epic.
Oh my word, we do actually
3 with the Jeddah. Big straights as well there.
So no, we've got 4 tracks left. This is round 4 of 8. So we've got Belgium, we've got Brazil and Saudi Arabia. What's the one in between? Monza?
And Monza, yes.
Monza, yes. Oh,
Belgium and Monza coming up.
3 classic tracks in Saudi Arabia to bring it home. That is the halfway point. I can't call it. I cannot call it anymore. This has been fantastic racing here at Silverstone. My favourite race yet. We leave here with a championship blown wide open. 𝐞𝐸 is now in it. 𝐞𝐻𝐨𝐫𝐭𝐬's right in it. Hennessy, little Jimmy, they're in the equation as well. Lucas, I'll see you next week.
I'll see you next week, Dave.
What a race.
It was a very enjoyable night.
Brilliant night. Absolute sprint race was excellent. That race was excellent. Guys, we will see you same time, same place on the VGL eSports channel. 4 rounds to go. I dare call it. Join us next week for another unpredictable, thrilling ride around the Spa-Francorchamps circuit. But from me, Dave, and Lucas, thanks for watching, and good night.
And have